can't wait for Fenric to be tired today.
Well, he is. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rime of the Frostmaiden. You can watch this stream every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can watch our sister stream, the Dorkvision stream, on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. I have books on DriveThruRPG and more books on the DM's Guild. You can also support me another way on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. With all that scrumple out of the way, let's get back into it. Last time, you guys, was the very first thing. I believe you guys cornered the Duergar, having snuck away and alerted the speaker to their presence. The Duergar were captured and brought below, but not before an unsuccessful interrogation from you guys. The speaker and Captain Arlagath wanted help finding some lost fishermen that were reported a short while ago. So you guys headed northeast on Loch Dinashir, fought some harpies, and found some caves. Inside the caves were dire wolves and a frost giant skeleton, as well as a hag that seemed to be familiar with the gray staff held by Vilma. You guys
Well, not
killed her.
anymore.
And that is right where we pick up. You guys are still in the dungeon. There's still a bit left unexplored. Hold on, I need to drag people in. Yeet!
On the Black Void. Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta find where we are in the map. Here we are.
Also, Venric will not be joining us until after September 7th. September 5th. As they're going to be getting ready for Dragon Con, so be sure to check out Ali Briggs' art at Dragon Con. So, but for now, Venric will be played by me until I can deposit Venric somewhere.
Until further notice.
They don't know that you've been Fenric the whole time.
I have been Venric the whole time. I'm actually all 5 of you guys.
This is out.
So Venric returns from the ledge that was up here with their their candle of invisibility, sea invisibility, and they put it out, having lost the will-o-wisp. Sorry guys, I guess it got away from me. But I got these lights.
I'm sure that's fine. I mean, it's just a stray ghost at this point.
We just need to be on our guard.
I guess so.
Does
Wait,
it shoot lightning?
Did we take care of the ugly?
We did. I think Grundle cut her head off. Someone cut
I
their
think
head off.
that's
I got it.
kind of his thing. Oh, Suvi got it.
Suvi got it.
Too slow, Grundle.
Yeah. Kind of gross looking.
Oh, she's horrible. I'm sure the townsfolk would love to see this.
I just want the fingers. Would
Okay.
you like me to decapitate?
Well, she didn't turn to ash like the other ones, right?
No,
She
but
didn't.
she also didn't seem to know anything about Frostmaiden, or she did know, but she didn't.
Yeah,
She wasn't related to
She
it.
didn't seem to care about your image of Oral that you conjured. She did
Yes.
very much care about her dead sister.
Mm-hmm. And her sister was very aware, so. But they just seem to. I suppose these hags are all related, even though they look vastly different.
Yeah, maybe they were adopted.
Perhaps. I don't want to see their mother, that's for sure.
Oh, yikes. Think their
Those are
mother's
just
still
heads.
alive?
There's just heads in this cauldron, by the way.
Well, you investigate the cauldron, and it is filled with a thick, unctuous stew. It smells kind of like pork and
No.
vegetables.
Oh, good. Is that
Yep,
what people
and
smell
pork,
like?
pretty similar.
I didn't need to know that information.
And of course, Allie's not here, so...
Yeah, Allie
We
can't
can't
be
figure
here
that
to
out.
correct you.
Yes, we cannibal. Yeah, you look around and there are, sure enough, a whole heap of bodies strewn about a stone slab of a table filled with carving implements. There's bits of skin and gristle left out and tossed aside on the ground. Looks like a grisly spectacle took place here, and you would assume that they have been placed inside of the cauldron.
So I'm gonna puke. Yep, it's coming.
Don't look.
So should we not try the stew?
She really wanted you to.
Yeah, no, I'd
don't
advise
know.
against that.
it.
I don't need you to have that burden of having tried this stew.
So are these the East Haven frontiermen?
Perhaps
women-
I believe there are fishermen who went missing recently. We should check further in and see if this isn't them. I suppose.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard
Do we
to
know
tell
how
someone's
many are
occupation.
missing?
Yeah. You could investigate and maybe you'll
let's
be able to find
investigate.
something.
Yeah, I
I'll
will.
use my special eyes.
I'm
Minus
sure
one.
it'll.
Hey.
Quick, -1.
Oh hell yeah! Natural
Natural
18.
80.
We're expert body inspectors.
Hold on, guys. I got this. I could have
mean-
inspired anybody. Colonel has it.
Wait,
I
wait!
inspi-
Everybody, I'm inspiring! I'm inspiring! Yeah, you look around, and the bodies don't have too much in terms of clothes left, but there are heaped on a pile in the corner of the room, scraps of, like, what appears to be cold weather clothing, like worked leather and furs tied into it. Amongst the things, I mean, there's no way to tell if they are fishermen, per se, based on what they were wearing, but they just looked like
not
average
armor.
dudes.
No fishing rods or anything.
Their names weren't written on the underwear or anything.
No.
Well, they're not wearing armor, which I'm assuming these former adventurers would be.
You at least know that they're probably not the former adventurers, yeah.
Looking at my exposed body, no armor.
Okay, well,
Just
we
pick.
all, the rest of us do.
Oh,
We can't all be
Can't all be
special like you,
barbarians.
Grendel.
I know.
Yeah, you work very hard at that.
I do. I do no push-ups a day.
Hey, One Punch
And it
Man.
works out. I mean, you get your fuck out by chopping off heads, clearly.
And I've never been to a library. What's a library?
Well, let's not rule out the possibility of anything else being in here. Still a
Grendel,
ghost.
before you guys head out,
Wonk.
there's another thing that you spot on
Oh,
in your
God.
investigations. Grendel, you're the one that got the natural.
Yep.
You note that the
Yeah. The natural 18. It's okay.
Grum's got what, a huge natural.
the
Oh,
the bubbling cauldron before you guys that most of you can't bear to sniff.
I can.
It looks like it's made of copper, but it's turned kind of green with age, and it doesn't really look like a witch's cauldron per se. It's got a lot of like designs on the side of it embossed into it. Its bulging sides are like carved with images of satyrs and nymphs reclining, holding ladles and drinking from soup from from other cauldrons, like smaller on the sides. And it looks like it has several side handles on it. 5 little clawed feet keep it from tipping over.
Hey, maybe we should take the cauldron with us. It looks special.
Yeah, perhaps we'll just empty it out later.
Look at the
Oh,
carvings.
it's got little designs on
thing.
it.
Yeah,
I can't
they
stand
drew
the smell of this
pictures.
room.
Oh, look at his little feet.
Is
Yeah.
it like text or just pictures?
It's just pictures, but the intricate carvings lead you to believe that it could be valuable or perhaps even magical.
I'm going to at least cast Detect Magic at this point.
Okay.
I'll do Detect Magic, yeah. Alright, I got one more spell left, guys. Oh, and then probably take an action to get a spell back. Because I remembered I don't have any.
Okay.
I could also go talk to the wall and blow my spell slots and then do detect magic.
Well, I already marked it off, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries.
But
Hell
you
yeah.
could also
You could
that as well.
do that as a ritual spell.
Oh, yeah. Don't
So,
pursue.
you detect magic, and around you, you detect some magic. Coming from the cauldron, seems to be some sort of transmutation magic, as well as a bit of conjuration magic. Coming from Maud Chisselbone's corpse appears to be illusion magic.
Kick the body. Do I feel it?
Sure seems to be there, but make an intelligence saving throw just to be sure.
Yeah, my favorite.
Brain check.
Oh, hey.
Although it moves with your foot, it's a bit imprecise. It is an illusion, but a clever
Hold
one.
on. Fenric, you still have that candle? This body isn't real. We need to keep going.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, I don't know if the candle's gonna reveal anything unless they're nearby and invisible.
Just keep it handy. With your fire starter.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep it out, invisible.
Looking for her still. We don't know where she went.
Did we, smash the cauldron?
You can knock it over, I suppose.
Yeah, we can tip it over.
Okay. I try to tip over the cauldron to get
The
all
red
that
hot cauldron.
dew out. Yeah, that one.
Sure. You tip over the cauldron, and
Oh.
I mean it's pretty hot, but you're able to tip it over without injury. Stew, offal, and organs start spilling out all over the place, pushing away some of the discarded body parts.
Oh god.
You know what? Let's just leave for now.
Oh, it smells rank.
Did I do it? Is it still magical?
It is still magical.
It's
but
still
Velma
magical,
can
yes.
detect.
Damn it. I thought that was a good idea.
It's a good idea. What if the stew was magical? We won't know.
Well, maybe she
Well,
was
if the
hiding
witch
in
is
it
doing
in the
anything
stew.
Magical, you don't
Maybe
want it
she
to
was
be
hiding in the stew.
I'm gonna cure
Blind
wounds
sense.
myself really quick. She
Alright.
might still be around.
As Nephros moves, he's actually going to keep an eye. He remembers from the orc fortress. He's going to keep an eye on the walls and look for any drawings or symbols. Basically, I'm going to skirt along the walls, looking for side entrances.
You start looking for side entrances to the cavern. It looks mostly roughly hewn stone, but there could be something nearby. Make it an investigation check if you...
That tracks.
It's not quite a red 8, but it's a black 6.
And for this kind of thing, I'm trying to look generally, so I don't think the goggles of minute seeing would apply for advantage.
Yeah, unless you're going inch by bloody inch.
Well, right, yeah, no, there's no way.
Vilma, you kind of lead the way here, spreading your shining light, your spell, out onto this cascade of ice. Beneath the sheets, there's kind of bits of moonlight floating down onto it, and you can see that there are massive bones beneath the surface of the water. They look similar to the giant bones that you had just fought earlier, although these ones are embedded in feet of frost.
Seems that she was trying to dig them out and raise them, perhaps.
Guess I'll take
Place some
one
kind of
step
giant
on the
graveyard.
ice.
It's a bit slippery, but you can make it easily enough with difficult terrain. Just like half speed.
I wasn't sure if it was something where when we step on it, we slide directly to the opposite of where we were looking
Oh,
until
Pokemon
we
rules.
stop, and then then we go left and have to figure that out.
Could be.
Yeah.
Never
You
know.
just get momentum in a completely different direction once you hit a wall. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a small side cavern where water seems to, at one point, have been trickling down into, but now it's like the rest of this place frozen over.
This way, or is it this way?
To where Vilma's heading.
Okay.
think that way is where the we saw the skeleton come from.
Sure are a lot of giant bones in here.
Yep, something happened to them a while ago. I hope.
Are the skeletons like intact, or are they just pieces like this picture?
Um,
Medicine? I don't know.
make. I mean, medicine
Intelligence
seems like a
medicine? I
little
don't know.
much, but I think that I'll just say you can see that the bones are sort of intact. They've drifted apart at some point or another.
Hmm.
I will allow another investigation check, not minute-wise.
Okay.
Do I feel like at some point, like I have attacked her a few times, and if I think back, do I know if we actually did hit her at some point, or was it all an illusion?
I mean, it's not really much way to tell. We're
Hmm.
fully believing the illusion at the time. Um, okay.
I don't know. I'm wondering if there's like blood trailing or anything.
Nephros and Vilma, I suppose. You guys both intuit that these bones of the frost giants have been down here for some time. There's not really any signs of digging out of the ice, but they do have some small signs that you can see have deteriorated away, of like burial wrappings and stuff, like ornamental things. It seems that this was a resting place for these frost giants.
They got here to die.
Yeah, and she came to dig them up. Awfully rude.
Pretty rude.
Clearly she was planning something if she was building an army in here.
It's a lot of ice to dig through at least, but
She's probably reanimating people that have some of a crappy, stinky stew.
can we start looking around here? I suppose.
And you start looking around. Where Vilma is, the water turns into just shoreline, a rocky, pebbly mess. And where Suvi's kind of looking, there is a small waterfall that leads to an underground river. The cave like lowers down until there's nothing but water. But where you might have been able to like dig down or swim down into where this is, just completely frozen off once more. Creates a neat little cap to this side of the dungeon. The cavern.
It's not a dungeon. There's no
Nothing
traps.
else of interest.
Who said? Who said there was booby traps?
Nephros and Grundle, as you guys turn to leave, a familiar face greets you.
Ah.
You thought that you could sneak up on old Maud. Too
I
clever
didn't.
I am. Now you'll die trapped here with me and Willie.
Willie? Who's that?
A light
Big
blinks into
Willie.
existence near Vilma. Let's
Back for a second round.
roll for initiative.
Round 2.
William
Fight.
the Wisp.
Let's hope I didn't select Vilma's torch. I did select Vilma's
Big Will
torch.
turn a wisp.
She's actually still too far away for me to see her.
Oh look, I won initiative. How about that?
Hey,
Oh, look, I
that never
lost
happened.
initiative.
How
That
about
always
that?
happens.
Not surprised.
It's
Yeah, when in doubt, shoot the ghost.
Alright. Suvi looses a shot instinctively, having been on the high alert this whole time. You guys were ready for if she showed up. Although she did show up suddenly. So Suvi, you hit. Roll for damage.
Might as well get the other one. It's an 8.5.
Oh!
Oh wait, no. Didn't you say you were shooting the ghost?
Oh, the ghost?
I thought he said when in doubt, shoot for the ghost, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh,
This is the ghost.
Yes.
correction.
Can't actually see the witch yet.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no light over there.
that's fair. You shoot at the ghost, and that does hit. Is your longbow magical?
Nope.
Right, then they're going to take half damage from that. So they'll only take 4. However, they are starting to get low. Anything else, Subi? I think you have a
Extra
second.
attack.
There's also the 1 damage from the gathered swarm.
Yep, I did it.
Okay, nice.
Okay, another 7. So that makes it
We're,
4.
I guess.
Well, the will-o-wisp flickers out. Willie, no!
Double arrow. Get out of here,
Guess
little balloon.
I guess it should have waited for its turn to appear.
Jump the gun, Willie.
It did the classic spend all its movement getting into the enemy's radius. Don't activate Overwatch. Oh no.
Classic.
So is this ice difficult terrain or anything?
It is. All of it is.
Okay. Don't see anybody. Well, that's my movement.
Righty. Nephros, 'tis your turn.
I would like to try and close the gap.
Oh, it's the gap.
Run into the darkness.
I
And
can
how
see her.
far would you say
Sorry,
that you
boys.
did, Rain? Because I cannot see how far it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Vilma has a torch, so Vilma can see the radius of the torch. Venric has those dancing lights, which he's probably going to move towards her, because he can also see her, because he has dark vision.
Yeah. I moved as much as I can move on difficult terrain.
Huzzah!
You're not making melee attacks. Okay. She's
I am.
sharper than that.
I am about to make a melee attack.
Okay, good.
I would
He's
like to
chosen
try and
violence.
attack her with my short sword.
Okay. Whip out your short sword, skidding along the ice as you go. Check. No, it's
Do a
not
little
that one.
Tokyo
Going
drift.
nail, right?
Hit that hack.
Hack that hit.
Somehow they got unattached
Oh no.
their sheet. There we go.
It's a
That
free
hits.
witch now.
Congratulations.
Hey!
Oh, who started your turn near her? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I was like inching over, and I was saying I would like to attack.
Okay,
So
so she gets into, you get into her range, and then I'm gonna have you make a wisdom save.
okay,
Here it comes. Yep.
yeah,
Okay. You are frightened of her, so you actually halt your approach, although you can still attack her with disadvantage.
yeah. Okay, so I should probably reroll then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was
No, that's
my
okay.
bad.
I didn't know if that was the aspect of like the illusion, or if that was actually it, or whatnot. So
I passed my save before. That means this doesn't work, right? Or is it every time reset? I don't know.
I think it's. They usually say immune for 24 hours. So.
Yes, but that was for the illusion. This is
Oh,
a
it
different
was-
instance.
Caveat.
It doesn't say all sea hags.
mm.
Yeah, some of them say all of that type of ability. And
So
others
she's
don't.
even
Yeah.
uglier in person potentially.
I can't see
Yes.
her yet,
Yes.
so it's all good.
She's even worse in person. So Nephros, are you doing anything?
Yes, I think I would still like to. Well, I can't even advance any closer though. I have to make a ranged attack if I'm going to attack her, right?
Yes, but I know
Yeah,
you can
okay.
throw knives and stuff, so
Yeah. So I'm going to. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll keep my sword out, but I'm going to go for a thrown weapon attack.
die, ghost.
It's off, Ghost.
That doesn't.
That does
By
not.
which?
Can you make a second attack?
No, I don't have 2 attacks.
Okay.
Well, and I can't. And particularly, I can't throw a weapon as a bonus attack.
Yep.
It's about like a second. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move away from her
Okay. You
with my
do a
cunning
little.
action.
You would do a little Scooby Doo, skidding on the ice as
Throw
you
a knife,
backpedal.
scream, run away.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Right.
Yo.
Vendrick's turn. Vendrick's gonna move a light 20 feet.
Oh, there she is.
20 feet. I think there's one under Suvi. So we can go 2. Might as well go a little further just in case. Yeah, Venric lights up the area just so that they can see. That's a bonus action for Venric. And then Venric's going to get within 30 feet or so and make his save.
Oh, it's big.
Okay, that does succeed. It's a fairly low check. Alright, so Venric's going to keep moving. How far was he? 2, 4, 5. I think this is as far as he can get. So he's going to dash to get into flanking range. And to make
Chris,
sure-
I want to ask a question. If we try to, since it's just ice that's making it difficult, if we want to try like acrobatics or something, could we go full speed?
Yes, but you will risk falling down.
Yes, that's what I imagine would be so. Just wondering.
Like an ice skate check.
Alright, Venric's gonna go on to the other side of Maud to try and flank and distract her. Get over here, you little sucker-titted monster!
Sucker-titted.
God.
I told you she was
Fenric.
Fenric, what's gotten into you?
I'm going to...
God. What?
I want to see what this is at higher levels. 1 additional creature. Perfect. I am going to use my 3rd level spell to cast Heroism on myself, Nephros, and Grundle, just in case.
The RGB heroes!
You guys are all getting immunity to frighten, most importantly,
Yes.
and 4 temporary hit points per round.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Banger.
And trying to remember back to what kind of magic she was casting before.
The only thing she really cast was Counterspell, but that might have been part of the illusion.
That might have been part of the illusion. So we have no idea what her capabilities are. I'm going to just kind of throw my body over in this direction. So just I kind of actually want to go for this corner just in case she goes for like an AoE or something.
Okay.
But that would be beyond my movement. So can I just roll acrobatics or something?
Sure.
Boop.
Okay,
There you go.
natural 20.
It looks
You
really
s-
great.
You skid along
I didn't
the
really
ice.
care if I fell down or not. I just wanted to make it that far.
Yeah, you just wanted to get behind
slide across
cover.
the ice.
And you probably would have gotten the same result if you just ducked. You just would have been on the ground and maybe take a damage.
Yep.
But you skid into the corner gracefully, spinning around with your back up against the wall, like Kronk trying to avoid a peasant. And
Get my longsword ready.
that, I think, is done. Yeah, you were beyond her radius, I believe, and I think you might have... Yeah. Okay, so it's her turn now.
Be immune anyways.
Nobody...
Bones.
Nobody is able to be frightened right now, except I think for Suvi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15
So
feet.
Interesting.
interesting. I think she's just going to. Let's just walk around Venric, waddle around here to try and get away from the common folk over there. She's just gonna unload on Venric. Fine. If you won't just die by looking at you, I'll have to do it the hard way.
Oh boy.
And she misses. With her claw attacks, Venric is too small of a target, and the shield covers most of his body. Get away from me, monster!
Finally has
Like a
that
lion
shield.
playing with a turtle.
Yes. Grundle, it is your turn. You are immune to fear.
Yay.
You have 4 temp HP.
Sick.
Get him, Griddle.
Okay. Alright.
I gotta do that for me too. I did.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That's the inspired one. We should use this one for inspired.
Well, you could switch to your tail and stab her at reach.
I could.
Concentration 2. Do that.
I mean, yeah, might as well. Tail.
Okay, you whip out your tiger tail.
With spikes.
With spikes. And
With spikes.
then...
These bottoms are made out of springs.
Alright, and... Oh god, why?
I forgot to
Okay.
say the W word.
I did. What's the W?
Wequiswe.
What? Wait, me? What?
Car wreck.
Alright, I guess I have another attack. Well, let's try
He
it
didn't
again.
reckless?
No.
Ah. He's been
13?
keeping himself contained.
A 13 does not hit either. It batters off of her thick hide. The other one was deflected by her claws.
Ah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Suvi, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
I was hoping I'd be out of the radius if she moved. Alright, wisdom. Was it 30 feet? I
Yep.
can't remember.
It is 13.
12.
That
Maybe?
is just enough to avoid being
Yay.
frightened.
I don't have disadvantage from firing into dim light, right?
Uh,
Probably not.
I don't think
Doesn't
so.
actually have cover.
Not for dim light. Just they have cover from Venric, and even that's saying something because it's Venric.
Well, I
Just
don't
need
think
to
there's
move
anywhere I
15
can
feet.
move here. I don't have much movement, so I'm just gonna advance a little bit and try to shoot her. Shoot the witch!
That misses.
Not so much. Using a lot of arrows in this cave. Wow, it's a 16.
That one just barely hits past the cover.
Crouch, Vedrick.
Yeah, okay. Venric skids down onto the ground, and you hit Mud with an arrow and a gathered swarm.
Yeah, just mark her with the favorite foe stuff too. There we go. Use all
What?
that stuff. Use all my dailies. Yeah, just put a hunter's mark on her.
Right, she's marked as your favorite foe. I love hunting sea hags. They're my favorite.
My favorite.
All right. Anything else?
Use their hair as a sushi wrapper. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Nephros,
Alright.
you are no longer frightened.
All right, let's think this through. Okay, I will move carefully, and then I will cunning action dash, and then let's try this again.
I like to
Here I
imagine you
come.
skidding along the ice, pushing off of Suvi, pushing off of Venric, and then into her.
And then it just tink.
And then it misses.
Yes,
Ah! She
Quick, throw some
deflects
plate
you.
mail on her.
my knees are like wobbling as I'm like skating over and Peter goes, just you right. Yeah,
Offhand.
yeah, that's all I got.
Anna Barbera
Oh,
slipping
all right.
noise.
Because you used your bonus action.
Dash.
Yes.
Alrighty, Venric's turn. Right, I'm Venric. Jesus Christ. That was a very long pause.
Ooh, me.
Oh, it's me.
I was Venric all along.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go do a little dance, show a little love, dancing lights,
Break a little knees.
Ooh, ooh.
and whack 'em. And
Clunk.
that is gonna find purchase in Maud's chiseled bones. And deals 6 damage.
Might?
Oof! I mean, I guess Venric's not gonna use them. Spells. They got plenty of, things left.
Might.
Yeah, we'll smite. They have 2 spells left now. But we will smite. They are not any special thing, but it's, 2 dice, 7 radiant. Take that, hag! Ah! and then a natural 20. I was gonna save the other smites for healing, but who needs healing when we can go smiting?
Lay on
Might?
hands.
Smiting, we will go.
Smiting, we will go.
These slots are made for smiting.
Oh, we need to do more than that.
Mm.
17
again.
plus, that's 23 damage.
Oh, you
Dear Lord, she's not looking very healthy.
Paladins are so fucking good.
Clobbering time.
Fenric
look at Chris.
barely
Get away
hits, and
with
he does.
Get away from me with that damned thing! And then he just says, nope, and he swings around again with the warhammer and collides with her other leg, and there's a giant flash of light. White foxfire looming everywhere as her dancing lights spin around her. Ow! That hurt! Vilma, it's your turn.
That freaking hammer. Let's kick some ass.
She's just making the grape lady noises.
Oh, oh.
I will get out my laser rifle. Come over to this corner, peek around, and try to line up a shot on her.
As you're lining up the shot, she puts her hands up and goes, Wait! Please, stop! Didn't realize you were this tough. Thought you'd wasted all your resources. If you let me live, I can make a deal with you. You may proceed.
Well, I only got the one shot, so I can hold it as a reaction.
Okay.
And I will say over to Nephros, if she moves, get ready to cut her throat. I'll ready my action to shoot, and I'll call out to her, what do you have to offer? As I aim down my sights.
I assume you want what all wandering heroes want. Treasure. Well,
Perhaps we'll find it ourselves after we kill you.
you won't find it. What I'm offering is a chest filled with coin at the bottom of Loch Denishir. If you let me live, let me escape, I promise you, on the Fae, that I will bring it to you. It will be on the shoreline at midnight.
A primary concern with you was the eating of people.
And I will leave this cavern and never return to haunt East Haven.
Where's Lake Denishir now? Oh,
Uh,
where's she gonna haunt next?
Yeah, you're on Lake Denishir.
That's where we are!
Like, she said she's gonna leave the caverns and never haunt East Haven again.
Okay, but she could go nearby to Cair Diddle.
There's another way we can make sure she doesn't haunt East Haven again.
I know, that's true.
That's true. She is a monster. I'm gonna swing at her.
Yeah.
But unless you guys stop me.
No, I'm gonna shoot anyways. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't think we're taking that deal.
No, I'm really bad with this gun.
You shoot, but she's had enough time to duck out of the way, anticipating your shot. Damn this thing! You snap it in half on your knee. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude,
Whoa,
you know what?
we
It's
all
like
die.
useless.
Fuck!
50-meter explosion.
I don't know. I hit once with it more than like most of my attacks combined.
Alright,
Gotta get advantage first.
that's
I
true.
gotta get advantage.
Anything else?
That is all for me.
Okay, then it is her turn. She is going to keep fighting. She's going to slash at Nephros.
Yeah, weak neck. I can kill him. Yeah, see? Weak neck.
Get some hits. You're gonna take 20 total damage.
Wow.
Do you have your reaction
I believe he
Yes.
does.
at that level?
I can half the 12.
You're gonna
Make
have
that
to.
12 total.
All right. No.
No.
Yes, it is. Math. No, wait. No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the
Plus
12 into a
8 is
4, so
14,
8 plus...
not
Sorry,
12.
6. Yeah, that's right. I
I'm
was
gonna turn the
having
12 into a 4 and
I was
wait.
I was having the 8 and then adding it to the 8.
Ah, we're doing new math.
Ah, yes.
You just don't get it,
There's
Chris.
a house buying math.
I'm gonna use a Punnett square.
Yeah, this is the new math. I changed math. Math is math.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is considered an adjacent enemy?
This is. This
Even
is
if you have reach or no?
if you have reach.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
What's the ability?
It's my security officer thing about JD.
Okay. I believe that might be within 5 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna say for now that's
Yeah.
5 feet, but I can look up the specific wording later
Yeah,
because
it's
I
fine,
know
it
that if
doesn't
it was
care.
on the splash page, I paraphrased it so that it could be less wordy.
You're right.
Okay. So
We have these already?
technically no.
Oh, well, never mind then.
I just had you guys write them down. Okay. Maud is
Grundle
done.
thinks of himself as a security enemy.
You wish you could protect them.
Also, Nephros, right now, before Grundle takes his turn, I'm going to have you make a intelligence save.
Okay.
Save and throw.
Ooh. That's the bad news one.
Okay. You actually
Got the bonus.
don't take any damage.
Ah.
You look for where your wounds were stinging you, and no blood is there. She's an illusion.
God damn.
She's not real.
It's
Just,
a
we should
slippery
probably still get rid of it so that, you don't think you hurt yourself.
one. What are you talking about? She's right there.
Tell me about it.
Grundle, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Recklessly Great Axe.
The Grax.
If the click would work. There it is. Oh, good. Look.
With a natural 20, you decapitate Maud on
Yeah.
the ground. Her head starts to roll.
We'll
But it
never
passes-
see her again.
It passes
seems
right
familiar.
through Nephros' leg.
Kid, I literally just told you.
What?
She did it again?
I
It's an
killed her.
illusion! For
What?
now,
Oh.
we're gonna stay in the combat order.
Oh, sure, it's really convincing.
Venric, do you still have that candle?
I do. When it gets to my turn, I can take it out. Oh, actually, I had it out. It's in my shield hand.
Yeah, you should probably just open up that shield and make sure it stays lit and just keep it shining.
Stick it to the outside of the shield.
Does anyone have fire?
A fire starter.
You have the fire starter.
Fine, we'll just wait until my turn.
I'm a
Grundle.
fire starter.
I am going to look behind me and recklessly attack that area.
Okay, you look behind you and you start swinging wildly. Do not find anything there.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I had 2 attacks. I'm going to use them.
That's fair.
And I'm done.
Suvi, what would you like to do?
There's
Open
nothing
my
behind me.
senses to the world. And go this way and try to find her. Was that perception or listener or whatever?
Yeah, do it.
10.
10. Does not find anything, unfortunately.
She's in my bubble. I can see her unless she's hidden.
And
The
your
action
bubble
hides.
is...
This 10-footer.
It is not. Okay, that was your action to search.
She's not near here.
She's not near here. This area is clear, Suvi puts out his hands and kind of knee bends a little. She's not in this area.
His arms just extend out. Oh wait, no, he's not a...
It's not a bugbear.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have Go-Go Gadget bugbear arms.
That's how you can tell a furbolg from a bugbear is they don't have an extra elbow.
Yeah, right.
What a weird ability.
Yeah.
Monkey arms.
Ah, jeez. All right. Well, there's only one way to help this. I will, using my offhand that's empty, because I'd thrown the dagger at her, I'm going to pull out my tinderbox and I guess try and light the candle.
Sure. It'll just take your action, but it'll automatically succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You light the candle. The candle has a, I believe, 20-foot radius.
Let's find out.
Yeah, it was a 20-foot radius.
Oh, you told me it was 30. All right. 20.
Well, you burned half the candle. It can't be that bright.
Yeah, I think it's a 20-foot because candles normally give off 20 feet of light.
Okay.
Okay. Look around, and she is not in this area if she's invisible.
All right.
Show
Well,
yourself.
Fenric, I think maybe we should start moving the group over to the northwest a little bit.
Can you take the candle?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Okay. You grab the candle.
All right. Let me see. That was 5. And this is with a cunning action dash.
Right.
I inspired you if you want to attempt an acrobatics to move faster.
No, I'll just keep it.
Nephros, actually. I
Oh.
was too busy putting the thingy on you.
Okay.
It can be, like, right here.
Yeah.
Before she appears suddenly. She looks wounded, but she is translucent and invisible-ish on the edge of your vision. She is limping away.
There she is. Get her.
What?
And I'm gonna move
Ow.
a little bit more. It's that I'm right next to her.
Has
Okay.
nothing to do with the candle.
Don't touch the candle.
All right. Yeah, I don't have any actions or bonus actions, so.
Get back here, vile fiend.
Hot token.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't move very fast.
Got 35 feet of movement. Just doesn't help when it's half.
Well, I can move at least to get up next to her. So we can get 2 opportunity attacks if she tries to flee. Vilma, it is your
What's
turn.
an opportunity attack?
It's an attack when you have the opportunity!
2, 3, 4, 5.
Candle's not really serving as a light source on the map right now.
Oh, it isn't, because it's just an aura. But,
And watch the actual
just
stream.
create one.
Okay. Alright, I can see her from here. I have a laser rifle, and I will use it.
These charges are meant for shooting.
And I will miss again. I can't get out of single digits with this thing.
Inspire yourself and then
This little thing is now emitting bright light. Okay, you shoot your laser rifle, but it skids and pings off of the glassy walls. Anything else, Vilma?
I will Oh, I don't have any more inspiration. I used it on Nephros.
on
No.
instinct.
That's all me.
Right? Yes, it is your turn, Maud. Oh boy!
the ghost of monster.
It gets up with its head decapitated and walks away.
She swaps places.
I'm fine. She stands up and, well, sorry, doesn't stand up. She's been hobbling. You guys got me confused.
How
She's
can
gonna
you be
attack
nearly
Nephros.
headless?
Yeah. And one of those hits for 9 slashing.
All right, I will dodge and make it a 5-er.
Wearing padded,
Yes.
then the first one's actually a 15.
Okay, still doesn't have.
Okay, cool. You have it to a 5. She ends her turn.
A sharp
Desperation.
claws.
Grundle.
Grundle, outpaced again.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20.
You just use the measuring tape to just move that much.
Good. 10, yeah. Okay, I can only get to here regardless of what I do.
Without dashing.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna dash to
gonna
get
javelin.
here.
Alright.
I want to get right up on her.
I was gonna say, can you get around to the other side of her for flanking?
Yeah. Yeah, that I can do.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Alright, Suvi.
Well, she's not undercover anymore, so give it an
It's
arrow.
not.
Still
Swords
extra
passed.
attack.
The second one finally hits.
Really spending a lot of ammo.
Ugh!
Yeah, 2 1s.
She doubles over in pain and dies. After a few kicks of her corpse, seems to be the real Maud.
3 illusions later, we got her.
Hopefully, there's only 2.
Yeah, no, this one looks real. You kick it and it jiggles.
I don't know. The battle music's still on. Oh, it's off. You know, this might be the real one.
Oh, thank you, God.
The
The
detection
bard
eyeball
is
has
very
closed.
in tune with the music.
Oh, I still have. I don't have detect magic because I did heroism.
I have detect magic once per day.
Well,
Yeet.
And you could detect as a...
I can do it as a ritual.
Yeah.
I'll do it while Subi's using his, so it'll be up soon.
Right.
Activate sight.
Given sight beyond sight, you can see that there's no magic here.
Don't see any more magic. No illusions.
Not that you can see.
Think we're good.
Good.
Wait, what's that over there?
I just put the candle away. Don't scare me.
All right.
So,
That was exhausting, but I think we should officially decapitate this one.
You got it.
you got it,
Hey.
boss.
For life.
So we're bringing this one's head back, right?
Hell yeah.
We're putting it in a
Yes.
bag first, and then bringing it.
Hopefully her powers fade while she's dead. We could just draw a really detailed picture of it.
Well, you make quick work of her beheading and pick it up. Seems to be real. Everything seems to be good. No illusions. Have a head.
All right. So hopefully.
Hey, what's
that
around
is
this
the
way?
last one here.
I don't know.
One-way door.
Do you guys check this out?
No,
Nope.
it just seems a different area. Let's finish finding everything that there is here.
Looks like an icy river to me.
Yeah, I mean, best case scenario, we find some prisoners. We can set them free.
Yes. So far we haven't heard any people, which is not good.
Any signs of blood or things being moved through this tunnel?
You look on the ground, and there seems to mostly be frozen river. Kind of looks like the river that you were walking on before you diverted your path.
Hmm. That did make a sense.
Even the caves are frozen in this horrible land.
Suvi, everything's frozen here.
In this horrible land.
Don't forget the hospital.
Vilma, as you're walking along, you're first to spot a bridge. Just a natural cavernous bridge 20 feet above you. It's like
There's
there's
a bridge above
tunnels
us.
heading to the left and right.
Think it leads further up. One
Yeah,
of
we
the other
didn't
entrances.
see any other tunnels where we were, at least, so.
No, we never finished going this way over here.
We're gonna be going underneath it.
Yeah, I can assume that. I quickly blocked off the dynamic lighting. I was like, oh wait, you shouldn't be able to see above it.
Yet.
Yet! You guys head
Alright.
under. You head under the bridge.
Do you want to see what's up there? Because I think we've come back around.
Do see the labeled poop ahead.
I see poop.
There's a poop, yeah.
Oh,
Perhaps we
good.
can
It's a
climb
landmark.
up here?
I know we said it was wolf poop, but it's probably actually witch poop.
You see something etched on the ground. It says poop.
The heroism's worn off by now.
No.
Now the only thing we see here is the pathway. What about the tunnel you and Grundle invaded?
Nah, it doesn't lead here.
Dead end.
Or other entrances
Oh, snap.
to this
Something went
cavern.
wrong displaying this web page.
This page
What?
is having a problem.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that happened to me just now. I didn't know if it was only me.
Literally all just died.
It,
That's why I was hanging
Yeah.
I'm
back.
fine.
it didn't happen to me, but my computer's been buzzing a lot, which it hasn't been doing lately.
Get buzzed, son.
This computer's buzzing for real.
Because
Alright.
computers don't like 60% humidity.
Yeah, it was probably from all the heat and shit yesterday.
Well, I mean, it looks like we've found
I'm
our way back out.
Should we try those higher caves outside?
Perhaps. Why don't we cart out that cauldron, and then
Yeah, take it
go
back
go.
to the
outside.
dogs.
Yeah, that's a good
Make
idea.
sure Jeeves didn't get eaten by eagles.
There are eagles that eat Jeeves.
Or yetis, or harpies.
Yeah,
There
those
he
I
is.
am indeed fine, actually.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Oh, good.
There he is. Found him.
How good,
Did
you're
you
here.
Did you get eaten by eagles?
I don't think he did. He wouldn't have been here otherwise.
Well, now who's with the dogs?
Well, I assumed you needed me because you called.
Oh, we just wondered if you got eaten by eagles.
I said Jeeves, not Jeeves. Who are you?
Oh, good. Now he can help us carry the heavy cauldron out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna move some magical goods to the dogs. So
I'm at your beck and cauldron.
I'm strong, so I should probably go too.
somebody can go check on the dogs if you want.
I'll
I
wait
suppose.
out here
Oh.
with
And I gotta grab my
Goodness.
bone too.
Yes, your bone.
yes, your bone that you.
Your good luck bone.
Probably not at the same time.
Didn't Fenric take that?
I assume Venric put it down.
Not a single beam of
Oh,
light.
here
up.
we go.
There goes the game
Oh
again.
my god, what in the hell?
Damn.
I roll 20.
It's amazing that it's taking out 3 people at once every time.
Yeah.
I'm doing
It's-
fine.
It's
Got the
trying.
lag button.
Alright, what's the
Chrome trying to
roll
update or
call? What browsers are we using?
I'm using.
We're still in combat, by the way,
something. I'm
Chris.
just gonna restart Chrome
Oh,
entirely.
yeah, no, that's fine. Stop
Google
combat.
Chrome.
Yeah, I'm using Edge.
Edge.
Me too.
Edging.
So it's different browsers, so that doesn't make a difference. Got it.
Hmm.
Just
The
roll
API
20
taking
main
a
rolls
dump.
for me.
I'm in Chrome, so
Yeah, I think it might just be everybody using the dynamic lighting.
That's probably it.
I just need to adjust a lot so
Hey,
it
Chris,
freaks
stop
out.
crashing the game.
Anywho,
I'm ready
Enable
to
animated
carry this
graphics. I'm
big
just gonna kill
cauldron.
that for now.
so Grundle and Vilma are near the cauldron. It's liftable, but it's quite heavy. Both of you will need to lift it and bring it in half speed.
right.
But I
Does
can.
powerful build help.
I mean, yeah, it already is. You don't need 3 people to move it.
Okay, good. I will
Um,
also press to digitate as much of this as I can.
Sure. You start getting rid of some of the stinky.
Less stinky,
Oh,
please.
stinky.
Alright, so I can just drag you guys out. There is not really anything, like, barring your way. The only real challenge, I suppose, is getting it down this waterfall near the poop. The waterfall is, of course, frozen over, but it was already crumbling apart when you guys were trying to get up it.
That crunchy kind of ice.
So, do you have any precautions you want to take while trying to get it down?
Yeah. Suvi stand right in the poop.
Oh no.
Damn it.
I think it's frozen.
Oh,
Oh
good.
no.
We could just tie a rope. I mean, it's magical. It should. I'm not afraid of it breaking necessarily, but.
I think
easier
I'm
to-
afraid
Breaks
of
and we
the
all sink
ice
into this
breaking.
river.
Yeah,
Why don't I
tie
go
it
down
off.
there and you carefully lower it to me,
Yeah, let's
slow
just tie it
down.
off and lower it down.
Jeez, hold the other end of this rope.
Sure, I'll hold it up.
Woo!
Okay, good.
Jeeves grabs the
Henrik's
rope.
got his little muscles.
Ooh.
Okay, so Subi's gonna go to the bottom. I'll have you make a athletics check to climb down.
Could be worse.
Do you have anything that gives you advantage? Like powerful build or something?
That just gives me a carrying capacity.
Carrying capacity, okay.
I have snowshoes.
Okay. Well, as you're climbing down, a lot of damage has been done to the waterfall, and it starts to crack and shatter. The water that was like moving beneath it starts to spray out and cover you a bit, Suvi.
Oh, not again.
It then starts to burst forth in a rush, a whole torrent of water that spins out onto the ground, then rises before you.
Oh, not what I
Guys, that's
expected.
not normal water.
A water weird appears. Let's get back into combat, boys!
That's
Sorry.
some weird
What?
water.
Not what I expected.
What did you do, Suvi?
Alright,
Something weird about this water.
I'll say that this is a surprise scenario.
Yep.
Or is it?
I think just Suvi is not surprised. Yes?
Hers, guys, look, that's not normal.
What?
Oh, fine.
I
What are you
can't see
talking
sound though.
about? Are you ready for the cauldron? No? Alright.
Alright. The water weird rises, and it's going to try to constrict you, Suvi, as the water spins and swirls around you.
Oh,
Starts
boy.
to tighten. Does a 13 hit?
15 required.
Okay.
Miss.
What is your armor?
Padded.
Okay, then even better. It does not hit you. It starts wrapping around you, but it can't really get a grip on you as you kind of like knock it away from you.
I was like wondering what water damage would be, and I'm like, oh wait, it's bludgeoning.
Alright, Suvi, it is your turn since you are not surprised.
Experiment, two-handed quarterstaffage.
Two-handed quarterstaff!
Gaffy stick, activate.
Alright, you go to whack it, and the 20 hits. So there's that going for you.
Yeah, 9 bludgeoning, and this is always piercing, so it's piercing and bludgeoning.
Alright, that seems to do half damage. Swat at the water, but only a bit of it falls off.
Alright, 7 damage.
Right, any further actions?
Yeah, maybe I'll move over here. Can I squeeze through there?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Right,
Yeah, that'll do.
top of the round, nobody's surprised anymore. Nephros.
Alrighty. Is this still slow-moving ice?
That it is. And there's a 10-foot ledge between you and there. If you want to
Yeah.
jump down, you can, but it'll risk falling.
That do be true.
Use the
Alright,
water
nope.
wheel to cushion your fall.
I'll just move up, and I'll take a page out of Vilma's book. Take out the old blaster.
Gun.
Oh, indubitably.
God.
Right. I'll say since it's distracted by Suvi, that is just enough to hit because of flanking.
Alrighty.
Roll for damage. 21 radiant damage. It goes through it, causing a searing singe as it goes, and it does seem to hit normally.
Yeah, that's more like it.
It turns to you with a blubbering blubber.
You get your sneak attack on that?
Can I do sneak attack with it? It's
A
not a
ranged weapon.
It's a
Oh.
ranged weapon.
I
You
guess
don't
so.
have disadvantage, right?
I don't have disadvantage. For some reason, I thought you had to be proficient with it, but
That might actually be
Probably.
true. You might be
Ooh.
right.
let me
Yeah,
just
well-
double check.
Yeah.
That is an unusual circumstance that I have not encountered before.
The attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
Okay, so it's a ranged weapon. You got it.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Bada bing.
Oh my god.
Bada bing,
Critical
green
sneak.
12.
Bada bing.
Yeah, you snipe it, and you seem to have hit some sort of like wibbly, icy core in the center of it that was not quite watery, and a lot of its like mass starts to fall off and drift onto the ground, freezing as it goes. It angrily turns towards you. It seems like it's going to go after you next.
Oh, you gotta hit the wibbly bits.
Righty.
It's all wibbly bits.
Grundle, get between me. I'm gonna cunning action, gingerly step over the poop and move back here.
Oh, let me get that. Jeeve starts cleaning the poop. Grundle, it's your turn.
All right. How do I get down there?
Gravity.
So you can either jump down with a acrobatics check, or you can climb down carefully with an athletics check.
Jump. Land on him.
I feel like me jumping down would be more on brand.
I'll
I
let you do an advantaged. Well, actually, you can just advantage attack anyway. So fuck it, do whatever you want.
Advantage what?
I was gonna say
Oh,
you could probably get advantage, but it would knock you prone to do so if you jumped down onto it with an attack.
Oh.
Which is the same end result as recklessly attacking, so.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, you run and jump. So you jump about 10 feet, I think, and land onto the water weird. You can attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There we go. God. Why
An
am I-
18 is going to
Hey.
hit. Right, not raging, but the damage is halved. It's going to be 7.
And do I still get another attack, or?
You
Because of
are
all
currently
that.
knocked prone, so you
Oh,
can
okay.
get up from prone using half
Yeah.
your movement. And
I'll
I think
do
that's
that.
the rest of your movement to do so.
Right, yeah. That's fine.
Okay, so actually it's even better than reckless attack.
Hell yeah. That it.
Oh,
Man, that's
you can
slow.
do a second attack if you want.
Oh, I can. Oh, I thought I couldn't. Okay.
No, I thought he was waiting for it to load.
All right.
That
How many 13s?
13 is not great.
that does just barely hit though, and you
Oh
are.
my god.
Oh, you're not quite flanking, but you do hit. Okay, that's another 8 damage. As it
Nice.
blunts the attack, it is now starting to look very poor.
Haha.
Anything else?
It's starting to pour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Rain
done.
even.
Maybe Jesus boiling tea will work on it.
Good show!
He's weak, Jeeves. Throw a Pokeball.
Jeeves throws his boiling tea on it. Ha ha! It does no damage.
It heals it.
It heals it a bit.
Oh no.
Oh, that wasn't a great idea.
Now it's a green tea weird.
Well, I'm gonna go over here. Vilma, it's your turn.
Chuck the cauldron at it.
Well, you might hit Grundle if that's the case. You also might be muted. Thinking aloud.
I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna get on my knee. I'm gonna aim this fucking
Oh,
gun and pray that it shoots.
Alright, you have advantage.
Invoke
it's
the
a
high
big-
ground.
It's a big thing. Here we go.
Sorry, not advantage, you have flanking.
I have flanking. Here we go.
That's a hit.
All right.
14 radiant damage. And the water splashes onto the ground. A little, like, icy little globule tumbles onto the ground as well, rushing past Suvi's feet as the water weird is destroyed.
Well, that was weird.
Whew. Hey, I finally hit something.
Yeah, is
I
that,
was expecting that.
are there more of those in there? Are we standing on top of a bunch of those things?
You look at where the water weird came from. It is slightly hollow, but otherwise it is completely frozen beyond it. It's like it was just trapped in there moving around.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Alright.
there was only flowing
Fill
water
'em
in
up.
one spot.
Push the urn on top of me. I'll catch it with my strong body.
I will help.
I Wilhelm. Oh. Alright. Well, with that taken care of, you guys start the process of lowering the coal. I'm gonna have you guys make a group athletics check with those on the ground risking injury.
Oh,
Yay.
good, not me.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'll take care of it.
Got
Muscles
20s
go.
for everybody.
You guys just get out of the way. I'll take care of it.
Just put it on your shoulders and jump down.
Some just Zelda-looking thing.
All right.
You know, it's not as heavy as I thought.
Nephros, are you also making one?
Oh, I wasn't aware that you wanted me to help.
I don't know. You just looked like you were next to it.
Oh, no, I just positioned it. I got a little noodle on him, so I'm not going to bother helping.
He's just
He kind
watching.
of like puts his arm on it, but he's not really holding it.
Yeah, I'm supervising.
Well, Venric will
Keep
try
the
to
rope
help,
straight.
but Jeeves will not. Alright. That is enough collective successes that you guys are able to lower it without injuring anybody. It is lowered to the ground, and you guys are fine.
Sick.
Alright, let's go.
Take it next.
Is it dogs?
Nephros
Yes.
first, but then maybe anybody. Make a intelligence check.
Check.
10.
Yes.
Well, that tells me nothing.
That's
11.
perfect.
And
Perfect.
then anyone?
Yeah, so I guess you can try Vilma. 12!
Working our way up.
uh,
Can roll one more, we'll get a 13.
Vilma, as you guys are moving along, you guys move past the strange glob of ice.
I was
Seems
gonna
to
ask about
be-
the crystal when we moved, yeah.
It does seem to be like undulating a bit, almost as if it's sort of still alive, but in a not quite monstrous way. Just a small little heart way.
Hmm.
You think that this might be some sort of useful elemental remnant or piece of the creature.
Hey, we need one of
Yes.
those.
Does the lantern reveal anything elemental about this?
It reveals that there is an elemental nature to it.
Well, let's see what I have to hold on to this.
In my notes it says, Anakin's candles. Find elemental poop for discount.
Indeed. Anakin said that if you could find some bit of an elemental, they could create
slaughter
a
some
candle
younglings.
that could summon that sort of elemental.
This? Okay, great. Well, I don't care about it being cold, so I'll pick it up in my bare hands, and I'll go find...
Don't we have like a random glass jar from something?
I got a vial of oil that I can empty out, I suppose.
Onto this slippery ice, great plan.
Well, I'll put it
Pour
in
it
the
into
corner
the hole
over
where
here.
the weird was.
I'll empty it in the corner over here. Nobody go over here.
It's not like the ground's getting more slippery.
Alright. I'll put away in the in this vial that I have.
Right. Stuff it into the vial. It does seem to collapse to fit the vial. Just barely get the stopper back in place.
It's like a gummy candy.
And vial.
Like a
Cool.
food gummy. Right, you guys continue and you push the thing way out of the tunnel. Do you want
Like
me to
giant
drag you guys
curling
over?
iron.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because there's
And
no
then
We're
I-
leaving this part of the system, unless the other entrance is over here somewhere.
Yeah, there's one more cave that we can go into, which might be
Thought there
The
was
that went over
outside,
us,
right?
but
This is actually outside, right?
Is this one?
Yes, you explored this one already, which should be explorable.
we went into this one and the one below it.
Yes, there are technically two more caverns above. But
Yeah.
one,
Yeah, we can check these out after we secure.
Yeah, I mean, what do we do?
Don't worry, I'll take the cauldron back to the puppies.
Okay.
You know what? Sure. I'd like to see that, Jeeves.
He starts groaning as the cauldron skids along the ice.
My back!
Oh, my back! Continues to push it. Maybe I should help him since, my player isn't here after all. Fenric goes to help Jeeves.
That makes sense.
That works for me. Sure. So we have some climbing gear, I'm assuming, and perhaps we can check what was up here.
Yeah, I've got a grappling hook.
Okay, yeah. There's the cave over here.
And then I think the tiny one is right here. Is that correct, Chris?
No, that's just a piece of geometry.
Okay.
That's just
It's
shit.
even further up, actually. Way
Wow.
up here.
Ah.
Oh, wait, I'm not pinging on the right layer. But yeah, way where Subi is.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
Well,
you're right,
everyone
Suvi.
looks
It is
closer.
over there.
Well, I mean, which one do we do?
Well, is this large one first, I suppose?
Yeah, sure thing.
So this will be easier for the rest of us to travel, at least.
Right. You start climbing up. It's
We can... I think I have a grappling hook. Oh, you have a grappling hook.
Yeah, I
Grundle has
can.
climbing gear, and we have one grappling hook.
I have
Yeah.
climbing too.
Hunting pack.
Yeah.
right. I forget what grappling hook does, but I think
Let me
think it's a-
look it up.
I know
hooks
some of
that
these
grapples?
have specific ability. Great, it doesn't say anything.
I think we've just been running it as a sleight
think-
of hand or something.
Yeah, I think we've been running it a sleight of hand for me to throw it, and then it just like helps with the DC for athletics climbing up stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, somebody make a sleight of hand check. Those that want to.
Ah, there we go.
Wait, I gave you inspiration. It might
Oh,
actually not be bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, try it.
A D8,
D8.
A D8.
Hey,
Okay.
12.
If it was below 10, I was gonna say that it snaps off at the
A
top.
red
Yeah.
12 is a new one, though.
Yeah, red 12 is pretty interesting.
Red 13.
It's very ungraceful, and it skids quite a ways down before catching, but you can at least get 30 feet up without any penalty.
All right, well, who's first?
I'll go.
Not me.
Yeah, get up there and hold the rope.
Okay.
Alright, the athletics check to get up here, I will say, is 10.
Did I do it?
You did.
Okay.
Sport.
40% of it.
You make it all the way up the 30 feet. The rest of the way up, another 10 feet, is a DC of 15 instead. Alright, you make that DC and you take the grappling hook and you position it at a point further up so that the rest of the people can just use a DC 10 check to get up. Also, allow you sight beyond sight
Oh,
as you enter the one-sided wall. Inside is a cavern that seems to connect to where that ice bridge was.
I'm gonna bring my light up next, so we'll have light.
I'm gonna get up there before Grundle wanders off.
Cool, exactly
I'm
10.
luck.
wondering.
Oh, you know me too well.
I
You've ju-
beholder.
You've just entered a cavern. Grundle is 30 feet into the cavern.
Long flank, long flank.
Yeah.
Vilma, you make it up unperturbed.
Hold on, Suvi. Let me go up first. I'm going to need your strong arms to catch me if I fall.
Look forward to it.
No, never mind.
Never
I need you to
mind,
catch
don't
me if
even
I
need the
fall.
rope.
Nephros jumps up and just starts using handholds instead of the rope.
You didn't have to be so mean about it.
What was? I blacked out there for a sec. What happened?
God, I'm just so able.
This is the easiest rock cliff ever.
Alright, you guys all make it on through. Break on through to the other side.
Here's your rope.
Here's your
Oh,
torch.
thanks.
Oh, do you have one already?
We seem to be gaining more torches the longer we play here. Now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, they're just multiplying.
This is getting out of hand.
Alright, you enter a fork. One leads to the ice bridge, and another leads to a mostly empty cavern covered
What's
in
us?
ice.
Yeah.
There's like a wind blowing through here that makes it kind of sound like it's moaning.
Moon.
Moan.
Ben is horny right now.
I think someone's dying.
Data, turn the car. Data, turn the car. Data, brake. Data, we're gonna hit the car.
I don't understand this reference.
It's a Bob's Burgers reference. It's
No,
fine.
I don't watch that.
Oh, I'm surprised.
It's not a Vine or Monster Hunter, so.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
true.
get it. Yeah, that's lost to me.
You guys look around this chamber, but there doesn't seem to be any threat nearby. There are 2 pillars in the center of the chamber that are kind of rocky and icy and covered with, like, crystalline gems.
I listen to the ground for bullets.
What kind of crystals are they?
Mostly seem to be ice, but you can take a closer look.
Take a closer look.
Investigato.
I'm gonna look at the shiny things. You know what? This
I'm
this
not
feels
gonna-
right. This feels like I deserve this.
Yeah,
Awfully
it doesn't
shiny.
yield too much information.
Very
It's pretty
karmic.
looking.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very pretty
Definitely
looking.
rocks.
it's just
Very
weird
rocks.
ice.
You know, I worked harder than you, but I still didn't yield as much.
0.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Well, with nothing to see, you head on to the next chamber.
And
Yeah,
how?
Clearly, we need to do more reading.
that is funny.
This next chamber has an area that seems to be more dug out than the others. As you look inside, also there's just another tunnel to the entrance. It's also 40 feet above the
Okay.
icy lake.
This
But otherwise,
is where the mumblings come from.
in this chamber, you can see on the ground there's been like litterings of like leather and cloth
There goes Roll20
scraps,
again.
as well as like bits of straw and like pine brush that have been gathered into small little nests of sorts. The walls, more unusually, are covered in despite a slight layer of frost, you can make out that there are drawings on the walls.
Could this be the harpy nest?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
God.
This could be where the harpies are. Looks like they made a collection of armor pieces. Perhaps this is where the belongings of the adventurers went.
They're
Or
like
if they died
magpies.
out
They just collect shiny things.
Hey, I found the exit to the tunnel. It's over there.
Good job, Gundle.
I did it.
Way to go, Chief.
The
Oh,
other
yeah,
entrance.
we don't need to worry about going up another.
Good
Okay.
completionism.
Let's see if there's anything in these nests.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Can't be as bad as the last one, but pretty close.
Pretty close. But it could be better. It could be 4. Nephros,
Only up from here.
while Vilma is
Yeah.
kind of haphazardly looking through and Subi's kind of kicking some
Hey,
things
we
over.
both doubled our scores.
Yeah. How poetic.
Hey.
Nephros, you're able to rustle through what looks to be a torn apart bit of like winter jacket or something, but tied to it is a small coin purse. Look inside, and 22 coppers.
Oh,
2
big spender.
coin.
Coin.
Well, they won't be needing that. Hey, you guys find anything?
I haven't even looked.
There's a feather.
I've been watching you collect your coin.
Yeah, is Hoppy
bit of
feathers
straw.
magical? Maybe they're like a component for something.
They must
Yeah.
be. They can
You can-
fly.
How else would they do it? Not with the wings.
Is it a nature check out?
An Arcana check could wield if it has any use in magical tools or implements.
We're down
Yeah.
here right now.
Yeah,
We're
you
down
can't
in
think of
the
any
dump.
spells, but I mean, you don't really cast spells that way, so
If we're
I'm
blue
so
enough
out
together,
of
we
it.
can
I'm
glide.
almost just out of it right now. This was a tough day.
He got tased by a will-o-wisp.
You know, it was a rough day. I'm not looking too hard.
So
I'm
he tries
down a
to-
tunnel.
I'm gonna go catch up with Grundle.
Hey Grundle, how's it going? Long time no see.
Hey Grundle, look at these cool like ice columns. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh god.
Literally
Well,
just
what
like-
is the land bridge, I guess.
Literally just hear my computer going woo, and then Shane goes,
And somehow he's
crap.
remotely crashing us, which is impressive.
I went to scroll and I clicked on like the text chat and it like
Yeah, it's clicking something that
Moved
makes
me.
it do it. I was like trying to grab my character and exploded.
alright.
Probably the lighting.
You make it to the ice bridge.
Yeah. I won't go quite yet because I'll let us all catch up here.
Yeah, this looks
I don't know if this
dangerous.
is a danger area.
Looks very slippery. It's covered with ice that drapes over the sides. It also looks fairly slick from the wind that's been blasting over it for presumably a while now.
Anybody got a pickaxe?
Pitons.
I have
Check
crampons
my explorer's
on my
bag.
feet.
Yeah, Grundle's supposed to be good on ice with those, right?
I think
Uh,
so. I think that actually might make you
Don't have the
ignore the
description.
terrain.
I just have snowshoes.
Yeah, I can look
That's
that
like
up.
the same.
Do you guys want to try anything else other than barebacking it?
Crampons and ropes.
Crampons and roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I
with a
don't have
potion of
Grundle go
climbing help.
across first, and then he'll take this end of the rope, and then
It does say that a creature wearing crampons can't fall prone while moving across slippery ice.
perfect.
Nice.
Take this
All
rope,
right.
What up?
Grundle, and
All right.
go to the other side.
And I walk.
The crampons stick into the ice, and you're able to make your way across with those easy cleats.
All right, I'll anchor this side. Grundle, you anchor that side, and everybody else can go across.
Perhaps I should buy some of those crampons.
I
They seem
anchor it
useful.
with my body.
We do live in an ice world.
Well, we were broke when we were shopping
I
for
hope
those.
they make
so
it our size, Suvi.
maybe we just put some nails in a boot.
All right, who goes first? I'm holding it.
I'll get it.
I'll say that
Acrobatics?
you guys can make it across with a acrobatics check. DC is very low since you've created this contraption here.
I just kind of one leg slide across.
Once again, does not use the rope that I put out.
You do
Nephros
the
is fine.
DDD crouch and just kind of slide.
It's okay. I'm gonna use the rope.
Stop in the middle, do some jump rope, you know.
Zuvi, put that back. The rest of us need to cross. Okay. Alright, Filma, are you staying there?
Yeah. Well, okay, pull me
Slide to
across.
my embrace, Nephros.
Oh, oh my god! You've
Look at these
arms are
bros
so
hugging. I
long.
don't want to interrupt this.
Alright, get out of the way.
yeah.
Alright,
Hold on. We need to
fast.
pull. We need to pull.
Yeah,
them.
pull me.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'll say that's fine. If you're being
Okay.
pulled, they can catch
Okay.
you even if you fall.
Crouch and
Last
slide.
minute, I let the rope go. Oh, look at this.
Watch!
Ah,
Alright, you guys enter this cavern.
Nephros gets sandwiched between the two biggest people.
The cavern seems to have the remains of a broken down campsite. Charred remains of a campfire, and like a
Bucket
bunch
of
of
fish.
sleeping bags, a bucket of fish, also
God,
a
what is that
knapsack.
smell? Well, we found where some of those bodies came from.
There don't seem to be any bodies here per se.
Yeah, hag
Yeah.
took 'em.
Suvi, take a look at this fire pit. Is it fresh?
Signs of a struggle.
How long has it been?
Was that survival?
I'm assuming, but
Stealth check.
Yeah, it would be a survival check to figure out how old it is.
Stick my finger in it. Taste it. It's ash.
Let's see.
It's the type of tree it is that they burned, an ash tree.
Yes, ash.
Yes, it does taste like ash tree.
That's where the term assassin
Tastes
comes
like
from.
ash.
Ash. No, that's a Sean Connery
awesome.
hitman. It doesn't appear to be that old, though it's at least a day old.
Too warm.
Right.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
cold.
I'm gonna look
surprised how
through the
long the bottom of
fish.
the fire pit stays warm.
Suvi, as you're checking the fire pit, you note that there is a book cover inside. As you pick it up, there's a few
Oh boy, we got
remnants
some
of
book burners.
pages inside of it. Looks like it was a journal of some sort.
Seems to be a journal of some sort here.
Well, they clearly didn't want anyone to read it because they threw it into a fire, I imagine.
yeah, we should probably.
Extracted from the fire.
Do you know what it says inside?
Well, Suvi, man of many languages, do you speak Dwarvish?
Yep.
We know that already, Chris.
It appears to be written in Dwarvish, in a handwritten script. One of the pages says, "These caves are sacred to the frost giants. Carvings on the walls seem to suggest the giants came here to drown themselves, ritually. Did they use the hot spring as a sacrificial pool? Or to ponder on?" The next page. "The wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. I should wander no further." And then the
Is
last
there a name on
page
this?
says, "I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like an old woman singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Ye gods, Moradin and the Mordensamen, that horrible cackle. I shall leave these caves in the morning and never return." That
Well,
is
he
the
did
last
not
page.
make it out. It
Seems like an
seems.
explorer of some kind was here.
Yes.
You mention a hot
very-
spring of all things?
I'm assuming that's where all the bodies were.
It wasn't very hot to us.
No. Well, they probably used to be hot springs, and then Eternal Winter did something.
Well, does this writing imply that it was still warm in any way?
I'll have you guys make an investigation check.
10.
10.
Well, it seems to have 12 pages. None.
I'm just out of it, guys. I'm just out of it. I'm gonna go look at this over here. I don't know.
It was just like, damn, this place is a cave.
Damn,
I just totally zoned.
investigation.
Just like looking over, so like, yo, are those words? That's
Shit.
crazy.
Words. It's
Ah, it
crazy,
sucks for
dude.
that guy, huh? Those fish.
All right. So, from your investigation, Nephros, you look at the page, the book, and it seems that it's older than this campfire. Certainly, looks like it was much older, perhaps years. So,
Oh wow, this notebook's very, very old.
So these
Whoever-
campers are not the first ones to come here and die.
Yeah, and whoever was the dwarf who did this research, he did this quite a long time ago. I would be curious. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone in East Haven has no idea who we're talking about if we go bring this kind of idea back to them.
There's no name on this journal or anything?
Nephros didn't see any with his investigation. Yeah, it was too badly destroyed.
Ah, so we needed a 25.
So
Keep it in my
close.
pocket for now.
So
What
close to
journal?
putting together the bits of ash.
We were so close to glory.
Just
We'll also say that amongst the other things that you go through, including one of the like backpacks strewn about here, there are 2 vials of liquid. But there's not much left, and it's frozen. You're not sure what they are. They're just small tubes of red liquid.
Yeah, red liquid, perhaps potions.
yeah, maybe we have to warm them up and get them liquid first. Maybe Jeeves can take a look at it.
Well, someone could take them for now.
Also find a small relic of some sort.
A relic.
Really?
It says relic on it.
It is a
Honk honk.
honk honk. Fucking
Mhm.
neighbors.
No.
It appears to be a small, well, large for you, shot glass, made out of silver with fish motifs. Looks like it was originally made for giants.
So it's a bucket.
It's a bucket. It's more like a
like a cup.
large, cup.
Yeah, because you said a small shot glass, and it ended up being for
small,
a giant.
small to others.
Yes.
It's huge.
If you make an intelligence check, you might be able to figure out how much it's worth.
Frost giants.
It is solid silver.
Silver.
It's at least worth its weight in silver.
Bennett's gonna
It's
hate
at least
this.
worth 1 silver.
Oh yeah, maybe we can really prank Vendrick with this.
Hell yeah. Nephros. You get a good idea that it's probably worth at least 25 gold pieces.
All right, all right, all right.
Rundle, you have found a fish skeleton amongst the fishes.
Yes,
Success.
I take it.
Take
Appears
the
to
fish's bones.
appears to have a big bony head, like a knucklehead trout.
Well, anybody taking this cup?
Take its toes. Or its
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah. I'll let me toss it in my bag.
What the fish?
The cup.
Yeah, just all the fish.
The
That
fish,
seems-
right? You wanted
that
to take
seems
the
pretty-
fish?
Seems pretty important.
You take
Better,
your boots off, you put a fish in each one, you put your
Fish
boot back
skeleton,
on.
got it. They're
Alright.
under my treasures and trinkets.
Fishbone D.
Oh,
I
that's a cool
found-
bucket, Nephros.
I
think
found the
that's-
mother lode.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
need that fish tail for the magic item I'm trying to build.
I believe those are lucky bones. You should hold on to those, Grundle.
I will, with the rest of my bones.
Good. I'm glad we
You
have a bone collection.
fingies.
All right, let's go.
Right. You guys think you've thoroughly investigated the caverns, and nothing seems to come for you. No wills of wisps, no illusory witches. So you guys are able to safely exit this place. Your treasures in tow.
We have any
Alright.
treasures?
And
Well, a
we're
quick cave
back.
raid.
Yeah, quick little cave raid. Quick little almost death. Quick little diversion.
Quick little use my 3 rages.
bopping
Water
around.
weird.
Venric
Illusion.
and Jeeves have just gotten the cauldron back to the sled dogs and have loaded the hefty thing onto one of them. We might need to travel a bit slow. This thing's pretty heavy. For the dogs. Beep.
Well,
The dogs are outside. Beep beep.
can put the light people on this cart.
Do I look like a cloud to you? Beep.
Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Why do these caves keep sounding like honking?
Alright.
How we
Where
go?
do we drop off cauldron?
Do we just go back to East Haven?
That's
Well, we can't cross the lake, so
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard sell to try to cross the lake. There's a few places that go. You could take the long way around the lake to try and get back to Caer Dineval via Koenig. You could head back to East Haven, which I guess to at least report in on what you found.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess that's why we were actually
Yeah,
going there.
we weren't here for treasure or
Oh.
for slaughter. But we found both. And friendship. Right, guys, make your way back to East Haven. It's slow going, but aren't bothered. The harpies are no longer plaguing the coastline. Neither is the sea hag. And you make it to East Haven. We're back, baby. Wow.
wow. Must be dark by now, right?
Yeah. As you've been traveling for several hours, it has become dark. Get to... Oh my god, stop honking your freaking horn. Sorry. Hey, where to? Would you like to report this to? I just realized I think 2 of people are BRBing.
Yes, that's true. I
I
think
might as well all then.
we
I'll be
should
right back,
make
too.
we should all take a short rest.
Yeah, that's fair. You guys park your sled dogs. Not sure what the cauldron is. Do you want to just keep that with your stuff? It's pretty heavy.
Who'd be interested in this?
Not even sure what it is.
I'm not even sure what this is. I mean, it's a magical cauldron.
The temple.
Oh, you know what?
perhaps?
Maybe we could. We need to. Okay, so first we need to identify it. But this could potentially, judging by if it's good or bad, could be good for property. So
Well,
we
it's
might
got
want to just
three
take it with us to
inscriptions on it.
Deneville.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Chris, be the consensus with me.
Well, maybe we should at least cover it up if we're gonna be leaving it here.
Throw a blanket on it.
Yes. Let's cover it up.
You guys throw a tarp over the cauldron before leaving it with your sleds in the stables. You walk away and ominous music begins as it zooms in on where the cauldron has been covered,
And then a horn goes off again.
and a horn goes off again. This is how it is all the time. There's just someone out there honking every 5 minutes because they won't just pick up the goddamn phone and call whoever they're waiting for. And then the child screams. Got it.
Glad we got it.
Okay.
Tell Allie to take care of that.
We're 3 for 3 with neighbors.
Oh my god, yeah. We have such bad freaking luck with neighbors. Well, anyway, now that you all are back, you've left the cauldron in the stables. And I assume you're off to the
Sick.
speaker's town hall.
Are we? Okay.
Well, I assume if you were going to report in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm just the
Well,
dum-dum
we've
boy.
got
I
that
follow.
12 gold bounty to pick up.
Fine.
Right, you head to the town hall.
Let's go ahead to the tunnel.
Again, the town hall is a bit smaller than other ones, but the doors head inside, and there are the same guards from earlier. Looks like they were pulling a double shift. They yawn as you come in once more. Oh, it isn't the Durgar people.
Well, we're gonna be hack people soon, I suppose. We got a little late night reporting to do.
Yeah, we're slayers of many foes of the people. Durgar, hags, cops.
What
What's
was
a
that
cop?
last one?
Oh, I said corrupt people.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Well, I suppose we can. I think the captain's still awake. Let me get her.
That should be sufficient.
One of them heads up from the dungeons with Imdra. What is it now? Oh, back so soon. Do you have any news of the missing fishermen?
Yes,
Yes.
unfortunately. It does not seem that they made it. But we did find their bodies in the caves up north where the Harpies used to be. They're not there anymore. And they seems that these men were either killed by the Harpies, but were being cooked by this, and we'll pull the head out of the bag.
Oh, that's
Oh.
horrifying!
Oh,
I almost died
yeah.
looking at it.
Yeah, right? Jeez.
Ugh,
I
put it
w-
away. Ugh, well, I at least believe you that slaying a monster. Well, that is a shame about the fishermen, but at least we now know they weren't killed by the Durgar or kidnapped or what have you. It's an unrelated thing. But I did promise you a reward. So, here, let me go fetch something. Just stay here.
That's right, the magic weapon? That's what did she say?
Magic?
She comes back and opens up a small box and says, "Alright, here you go. You can choose either this scroll or this bag. Which would you like?"
I will take the great axe that is in the
Not
at the
room.
Wet Trout Tavern.
No, that's not.
I promised you one of these magic items, so...
No. Can I inspect the scroll
Sure.
so I can identify? Do you know what the scroll is?
I don't
Wait,
know.
wait. No, but I mean, the bag, it could have anything in it. It could be like 2 scrolls in there.
I'm just wondering what kind of scroll it is, at least.
Well, it was confiscated. Wizard.
Wizard. Great. Can I look at it?
Yeah, just, I guess, don't read it out
Don't-
loud or
Yeah.
invoke
Yeah,
it
I
or
won't
whatever.
cast it. I'll just start mumbling under my breath. Oh, I can't do that.
Fireball, yes.
So, make an Arcana check.
Here we go.
DC 30.
Jeez.
don't have it today.
I think Vilma's
your
rolled
losses.
above an 8 in the last.
Jeeves, do you know what this says?
I can try to take a look at it.
Yeah, take a
I
level of
skipped whatever
exhaustion
class
from all
this
this
one
failure.
was.
Ah, yes, good standard stuff.
Flips it over.
This is a fireball spell. Careful
Ooh.
with this thing.
Oh, a classic.
A big
One of the
circle with
good
a
old
fire
ones.
symbol in the middle.
It's a ball with a plus sign and then fire. What could this be?
It's racking my
So-
brain.
So a piece of paper, got it. What's the other thing?
I can try to identify it.
The magic bag. Wasn't it supposed to produce animals or something?
Well, it
Maybe
was
it's one of those-
it was making animals come out of it. Yes, I'm not sure. what
We'll
it
take that.
really is.
Maybe it's just one of the bags you can like put stuff in.
I have seen some things like this before, but I don't know what it might be precisely. It's probably a bag of tricks.
I think we need that.
Sounds tricky.
Exactly.
Well, either way, we're only willing to part with one. So, not like you brought back the fisherman alive. So,
Well, they
Fortunately
didn't have
not.
skin, so that wasn't gonna happen.
well, that's too bad.
Well, we kind of brought.
Why don't we do
we-
the bag? That sounds fun.
Okay.
Fireball, one use, bag, who knows?
Bag? Who knows?
We're
Bag.
in our bag of tricks.
Oh.
I like the mystery of it.
We're given the bag of tricks.
Yeah, Suvi, why don't you hold on to that one?
Or why not?
The bag is gray.
Bag of tricks.
It's an
Gray.
ordinary-looking bag made from gray cloth. Reaching inside the bag reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object. The bag weighs half a pound. Use an action to pull a fuzzy object out of the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When it lands, it transforms into a creature determined randomly, based on its type. So you can just put it's a gray bag of tricks. 20-foot range, I guess. And an action to use. Might be able to drag it in, I'm not sure.
About to try. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. This one. Here.
It
Accepting
does
from
drag in.
consent.
So yeah,
It does dragon?
no, you can drag it.
I couldn't drag specifically the gray one, but I got the rest of them.
That's fine. Sure, so Subi's holding on to that. Well, thank you again for
Weasel,
your
a giant
service.
rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a direwolf, or a giant elk.
Yeah,
Neat.
quite a bunch. The creature isn't under your control or anything, but Subi, you do have a way with animals, so you might be able to influence them.
Bag of friends.
Summoned one random friend.
I would like a friend. When we are.
I need someone to talk to.
Alright, well, I'm going back to bed.
Yes, we all
my
should.
shift is just about done watching these Duragar, and I've had about enough of their rambling, so...
Say
Good
anything
night.
interesting?
No, they're being very tight-lipped about the whole thing. They just are promising the doom of Icewind Dale or something grand. But they either don't
Yeah,
know
they-
anything or they're just being little shits.
It's probably the second.
Yeah, they're Sunblight fanboys.
Well, I'm off to hit the hay. Day. Don't stick around here late. It's past curfew.
Yes, good night. Alright. I guess we're doing rooms at White Lady again?
Yeah, if you'd like to stay here
Close
for the
by.
night, that as well.
Hopefully
had
they
enough
didn't rent out
adventures
our
for one
rooms
day.
already.
No, they had plenty of rooms available. You're able to hang out there. Ronaldo still isn't present. He's been banned. But your rooms are available, and there's a few people that are just burning the midnight oil. Well, I guess they're not working. They're just kind of cooking the midnight tea and staying up and chatting in the common area.
And we're covered in blood.
And you guys are covered in hag blood and harpy blood and water weird blood.
We're rinsed off.
Well,
Too bad about those hot springs being frozen.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that does suck.
nice.
But then again, it would also be a place where, frost giants would come to kill themselves, apparently, so...
Maybe it
Yeah,
was
that's
really,
kinda grim.
really, really hot or something.
Just so hot. Dunk their heads.
Died of sexiness.
Right. So you guys going to bed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys, proceed to long rest. Your wounds fall away. They pop off your body and become fully healed.
No one knows how. Just happened.
Gain half your level's worth of hit dice. Well, I feel a lot better. Good morning, everyone. Jeeves
I feel like
made
I have
tea.
spell slots again.
I'm naked.
Put some
Have it
clothes
burned off.
on. Put some clothes on.
Oh, my bad. Puts on loincloth.
Put some clothes on.
Equip cloth.
All right. Where to today, guys?
We need to find a magical dealer or something. Got giant pots to identify.
Yeah, I guess. And we've also got to head up to the caves.
Who cares?
Oh,
Years.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what facilities they have at Care Conning. We've only been to Dinoval.
Yeah, Caer-Dineval's the quickest by road.
Yet it is even smaller than this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can shop the cauldron around here, see if there's someone who would actually buy it. But
Have we
I
been
don't know, I
to
guess we
the
can ask the innkeeper.
Pomabs?
Kaufman Craftworks place yet?
Not. You've been seeing signs for that in places. Passed it a few times. It just
We
says
went to
Kaufman
Pombabs
Craftworks.
and Annikins.
Yeah, we should go to the candle shop and see if she can make something with this. I'll
The weird
pull out
goo.
I'll
The
take
weird
you to the
goo.
candle shop.
The hobbits are going to the candle shop.
Right,
Maybe
Perhaps she could.
where to first, or are you talking to the Tavern Keep?
Yeah, I guess we can apply them for information.
Sure.
Tavern Keep. Where might we find a magic place? Magic shop of some kind.
The woman who was out front the first time that you guys came here is here.
The concierge.
Yes. Sorry, what was that? What were you looking for?
A place that deals in magical implements and items.
Well, the place I can think of like that might be the Chandler. Anakin has lots of experience with that sort of thing. Omab might have something at the shop.
Yeah, we already went there. Thanks, though.
Oh, no problem. It isn't like a monster or anything, is it?
Oh, it's just a large pot.
Oh, okay then.
We do have a monster head, though. Anybody buying those?
Did we not hand it over? Are we keeping
know.
that?
Maybe.
Well, she didn't want it. She just saw it as
Nobody
proof.
wants it.
Well, she says, well, I don't know if they're for heads, but I think they take parts or live ones. The Fyland family buys monsters, brings them and sells them in Waterdeep.
Oh.
They have one of the noble houses is here. Might be able to talk to them.
Sounds incredibly ill-advised.
I send
Yes, but
I send some
good at the
adventurers
killing.
there, but we haven't had too many pass through here.
We're not good at things coming back alive after interacting with them, so.
Tell my fingers.
Well, anything else I can help you with?
What does the Kaufman place do?
Hoffman? Oh, Kaufman Craftworks.
Yeah, that place. I don't read too good.
They're a bit new in town, but they're a merchant group. I don't know exactly what they do. I think they facilitate trade, but I don't have any business with them.
That actually sounds promising.
That actually sounds boring as hell.
That could be future contacts, though.
Sure.
Sure. I'm going to go wash the towels.
Fun with that. Okay,
Good
we're
luck
gonna
with
go
Sorry
mine.
about the mess.
White lady's gotta look white and pristine.
Mm-hmm.
You just go into our rooms, it's just blood everywhere.
Oh,
It's the Bob Saget scene in Dumb and Dumber. Oh! Oh! Looks at the ceiling. Oh!
How?
How? Well, where to
Mhm.
first?
what's her name, I guess?
Anakin?
Anakin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's bring the sleds over to the candle shop.
Right.
Jump over the candle shop.
You
Or
head
just one
over to the
sled, I
candle
guess.
shop. You show them what you got. Whee! Anakin Chandler. Right. You open the doors, and you see Anakin is here setting up shop early in the morning. She hasn't started doing her work yet, but you see her turn towards you, pushing the blonde hair up over her ear. Oh, well, welcome.
No,
You're back.
Good
we
morning.
are. I hope you like giant pots.
We have a couple of interesting finds.
Hey, that a candle of revealing you sold us, really top-notch stuff.
Yeah, it helped out quite a bit.
Killed a hag with it.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love hearing that my work is being used.
Yes. Speaking of that, you mentioned something about elementals, and I'll bring up the weird heart.
Oh? She goes and she gestures for it. May I?
Of course, it was inside some sort of water beast.
She unstoppers it and it kind of oozes out a bit. As if it's like trying to escape almost. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit of water wees. It's a little small and weak, but I think that I can make something from this.
Oh, it was much bigger earlier, but that's all that's left.
It's probably just weakened from the magic of Icewind Dale or something of the like. But I can try and make something from it. Sure. For this I can make the elemental candle for half the price. It's normally 5,000, but I will make it for 2,500.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take some time, I'm assuming.
It will take some time.
Of course. Well, we won't be able to pay you up front for it right now, but it's definitely something we'll be interested in.
That's fine. I'll make it anyway. And if you should choose to buy it, it should be ready in a few weeks. Just take some dedicated work and ingredient searching.
Also, do you have the ability to identify magical items?
I can take a look, but I'm not very good at magic itself. Just know how the ingredients work.
Well, perhaps you can take a look. If you would join us outside for a moment, we found a curious object.
I'm not sure what it is or means. It does look to be made of copper, though, but very rusty. Very oxidized.
I put Venric in it.
Hey!
See, fits a gnome.
Hmm.
And it fits a gnome, so that's
Slaps top of cauldron. You fit so many gnomes in this bad boy.
It's gnome.
Venric climbs out, waggling
I
his
mean,
feet.
there were actually people in it before, right?
suppose you could fit a
Don't
bunch
talk
of
about that,
people in
Grundle.
there.
Anyway, let's stop bringing that part up. I didn't want to remember that.
I'm afraid I don't know what it is. I haven't seen anything like it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we should bring it to Cadenival anyways. I think there was a magic shop. There's a magic shop at Cadenival.
He's
Right?
a very enthusiastic shopkeeper who doesn't get much business, yes?
Yes, he still hasn't gotten any business from us, I believe.
You might be
All we've
desperate
done-
enough to
All
buy a
we've done is
cauldron
take
off
his
us.
money by selling him.
All right.
You say what Pomag thinks of it.
Sure.
It's right down the road. Maybe we can scrap that tin bucket you found, too.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you know what I was thinking? That'd be a good gimmick for the for a bar, for a tavern.
If we had 3 of them in a ball, we could make that game.
Oh no! I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we could put it back with Skull.
Take the mega shot.
Take the giant shot.
Yeah.
Call it the silver shot, the silver bullet.
Silver
Ooh,
cannonball.
devil cannonball.
Are we
Yeah,
thinking
I
of
think we
putting
should
the
hold on.
cauldron in our tavern?
I think we should
Maybe
do
both.
it too, just in case it doesn't. But we should get it checked out, first
Make sure
before
it
we
doesn't
use it.
turn everything into
probably-
poison.
Clean it. But I guess maybe
Because
get
it also had conjuration, which is the one that makes it feel a little bit like something's got to come out of it.
yeah,
I
that's
feel like we
nice.
should
I get the
refrain
heat
from filling
remains
this with
out of it.
anything. Such for Fenrix.
Why don't we go to Pumabs and just see if he can identify it?
I don't even
Well,
remember
ma'am.
who Pomad is.
No one will pronounce the name. So,
Mama.
you say goodbye to Anakin, and she promises to get that candle set in a few weeks. You guys shuffle over to Pomab's Emporium. He is there, setting up shop.
Hi, Pomab.
He's just straight Pomabin.
Living his best Pomab life.
I forget, he
What?
had some kind of voice, but I don't work it was.
Oh,
I don't think
Yeah,
it was a
whatever
straight up
voice you
Vizier
use.
voice.
Ho ho!
Pomab.
oh.
Oh,
Well, for now, Pomab speaks in the
Chris.
third person. As
Ah.
Pomab does not remember his accent.
Pomab, what's an emporium?
Pomab tells you that an emporium is a place where many goods are sold, of varying
Oh.
quality and variety of types.
You sound different.
Pomab sounds exactly the way he always has.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Pomabus.
got Harpy in your ears?
Pomab any good at identifying magical items?
Pomab is not magical in the slightest.
I didn't think so.
Well, you're useless to us. And I walk away.
Hey, don't
Be
be so
rude,
rude to
Brendel.
Pomab.
Pomab puts his hands on his hips.
You're doing a good job,
he's the
Pomab.
one that was like, get those kids out of the he
Get
has
those
that
kids
knife
out of my
again or
dump.
something like that.
He's got the Phil voice.
Does he have a Phil voice?
He does now.
Ah, god damn it.
It was something
It
like it was like a
Vaguely New
younger
Yorker.
Jeeves thing.
Yeah, that was it. He was like old.
Well, for now,
Young old.
We'll forget
whatever.
about him.
Yeah,
for
I'll
now
look back
and
in
leave.
recordings or whatever.
yeah,
Pomab
we
could
is
do that.
able to help you, and he doesn't really have an extra sled. I think you guys were looking for one. But you guys look around the marketplace, and the marketplace does seem to have an extra sled available. Somebody was selling one that they're not using anymore.
I was thinking about buying crampons, honestly.
No.
Nobody's
I'm
really
pretty
selling crampons here. That's more of a specialty item, although they are usually available in most places.
Curses foiled again.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
if we get another sled, we'd have to get dogs, right? So I don't think.
It's true.
is that true?
That is true.
Okay, yeah.
Really make more business sense if they sold dogs and sleds at the same place.
Yeah, but I mean, if
Trek
this is a
halfway
used
across
sled,
the Dale for this damn
We're at,
sled.
Well,
we're at the
Perhaps in our next
combination
one.
dog sanctuary sled seller.
yeah.
I
Why
believe
don't
there
you?
are axe beaks up here next too. Perhaps we could get a axe beak sled next time. Once we get enough funds.
Oh,
Be
it's
more
the
of a
same sled.
sleigh.
It's just a different animal.
I know, but we don't want the sled without the animal, so we
Drop
might
in a
as
new
well.
motor.
Yeah, notably, we can't tow the sled without the animal. So first we get additional animals.
Suvi, can't you just throw something out of the bag?
They're untrained wild animals conjured from a magic bag.
Of course
But
I
you-
can.
But you can ask them nicely.
Give me 5 minutes.
Now listen here, you little. You're gonna pull this.
I mean, you could certainly try. I actually don't know the rules for this.
Or maybe if we lose the other dogs to another ambush.
Yeah, if we lose them to whatever you pull out of the bag.
Yes, an ambush.
So it's
Of
probably
my own making.
it's probably a good thing that Suvi has the bag and not me, because
It'd be
this would
empty
be a
by now. We all
nightmare.
know it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like maybe Grundle, but he'd just be absolute chaos.
Does it require attunement? I didn't actually. I think it's just a grab and throw.
Yeah, the bag does not require attunement.
Yeah, anybody could take an animal out
I don't
then.
have anything attuned right now.
All right.
And how
What
many
about
things
the?
does this menu
Could you use
have?
that wand that you got from the tomb?
I sold it.
You sold it? Oh.
It's just a wand of the War Maid. I don't have any attack spells.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that
I
wouldn't help
certainly
me that
couldn't
much.
have used it.
Yes,
Agreed.
Agreed.
I needed the money.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's really nothing left. We're gonna have to be hauling this cauldron with us.
Yeah, let's go to Dinaval. Check up how it's doing
Yeah.
there.
Make sure
And
Scorp
then-
hasn't burned the city down.
Yeah, and if he did, we could just take him to the Phylid place.
Oh, the nowhere bye-bye zone.
Yeah. And then he can work for them. Right? Is that what they do? Give them jobs? The
Yeah,
kobolds?
prisoners with jobs.
Yes,
Right?
that's exactly right.
Right?
Alright.
Well,
Okay.
If you guys are set here, not gonna get a new sled, not gonna get new aminals, then we will our way.
in a way.
You guys aren't visiting any of the other places that the tavern lady mentioned, right?
We're thinking about going to
Craftworks
the
was the
trading
only.
crafting
Yeah.
post. Yeah.
There was the
Sure.
Kaufman Craftworks and the Fyland Villa.
I'll stop by there while everybody gets the dogs ready.
Which one?
The Craftworks.
Okay. Head by the Craftworks. Who else goes yonder? Turn. Wait, yep, there we go. Okay. As you guys are moving past, Vilma signals that they're gonna catch up, and you go up to the walls of a rather large estate with a large symbol strewn above the gateway. It seems to be that of several little stars arranged in a little arc, like 7 or so. There's a guard at the front eyeing you closely.
Any significance to that, or
Just seems to be the symbol of the Craftworks.
hey,
I will go and greet the guard. Greetings, good sir. I hear that this is a place of trade, is it not?
It is. What business do you have, Mr. Kaufman?
Well, my business will be business with Mr. Kaufman, and it's a trading business in specific, so I wish to speak with him.
Okay. Very well. What is your name?
I am Vilma Kozelutvas. I am a representative of the Stone Lord Alliance.
Stone Lord Alliance. I haven't heard of that.
Well, they're not from around here, but looking to branch out.
All right. Well, I will send news of your arrival. If they are willing to see you, then I will be back to open the door.
Very well.
They leave inside, and uh, about 10 minutes or so later, guard comes back. Charles would like to speak with you.
Wonderful. Charles Kaufman, I assume?
Yes, that's the name. The guard escorts you into the estate, which is a rather plain-looking building, um, though it has bits of it that don't look familiar to Icewind Dale or any of the other towns that you've been in. In fact, it looks more like it's from like one of the coastal cities. You head inside, and it's a elaborate mansion that's kind of dark and dingy. There's not a lot of lights lit, save for a few, but at least it looks dusted. Eventually, a man that's slightly balding with a dark brown mustache greets you. Hello, the name's Charles, Kaufman, of course. And he goes to shake your hand. Oh my, you are a tall one.
Yes, I get that quite often down here in the lowlands. My name is
Stone Lord
Vilma.
Alliance. That must be Goliath, yes?
That it is, but not the Goliaths near here yet. I will be speaking with them soon, but I'm from a clan further south. An alliance of clans, in fact. And I am here to start opening up trade, particularly around the 10 towns.
Oh, good. That's just what I'm in the business of doing. We trade glass from Neverwinter. We are particularly interested in the artworks that come out of Icewind Dale, typically the foreign stuff that would interest Sword Coast people.
Ah, yes, and I'll pull out Big Hunk and and a little bit of Scrimshaw's. Like, I've been collecting a few pieces, by the way. This one's been
Oh,
giving me very good luck.
I'll bet it does. I'll bet it does. Well, I'm not going to pry into your personal life, but these are very good examples of what we can find here in Icewind Dale. So if you trade in these sorts of things, perhaps we can make some sort of agreement with the Stone Lords Alliance. No needs to talk with the Neverwinter guilds. You can just deal with me, personally.
Of course, I'd love to work with local business. We'll be soon opening our first location just north in Caer Dineval. I've wanted to just see local businessmen and make their acquaintances before we get our shop fully set up.
Very good, very good. Well, once you're set up, have your people talk to my people, and we'll see if we can strike a deal. I do like to see people that can go above and beyond in their efforts towards mercantilism, as well as cheapness is a good thing that I like people. Hard to find those two, but hopefully we can get both of those qualities, and you will make my day.
Well, I feel like I've learned so much about you already, Charles. It's been quite a wonderful meeting, and I hope we can talk soon.
Of course, Miss Vilma Kozelutfas of the Stone Lord Alliance.
Well, I have a lot of traveling ahead of me. We'll be starting the day, but have a good day.
You as well. Don't let the cold bite you on the way out.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to it by now.
Right. You seem to have left on good terms with the Charles Kaufman. You could potentially seek him out as a patron for your organization.
Yes.
But your organization will handle
a cheap
that.
patron.
Good cheap patron. But you need to go above and beyond. But you also need to be
Yes.
cheap.
Yep, we're learning a lot about this man already.
You return to the rest of your party.
All right. Everybody all set?
Everyone nods in silent agreement.
Yeah, I think we
Dogs.
finished getting this thing strapped on there.
Come on, Russell, put on your harness.
You
Good
have any
boy.
good luck at the craft emporium?
Yeah, just future patrons potentially could help out with setting up trade and getting us some more regular income through
Do
the
you want to buy a mystery cauldron?
tavern.
Did someone
We're
say
gonna hold on
patron?
to the cauldron, please. I would love to.
You guys are having a bit of trouble with the cauldron, actually.
Uh-oh.
It seems that the dogs are a little too tired and are not willing to move that thing for very long. It took you guys slow moving just to get it here.
It'll take a while, but we can make it to Denival, and then we'll put it there, and we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay. Would you like to
we-
travel slower than usual?
Can we tie 2 sleds together and empty them out and just drag it?
Oh, what are we gonna
Double
do with the
sled?
stuff we empty?
I don't know.
Heat it. This is like a fox chicken feed problem. Only take one thing. Well, we could take a person, but then where do we put the stuff? We put the stuff on the other side. Well, where do we put the cauldron?
Could we take a boat?
Well, the ferry's frozen over.
It's all frozen.
Can we just put Venric in the cauldron and just kind of push it in a straight line towards Kid and we'll just catch him when he slides over to the other side.
Like curling?
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. I'll walk if necessary.
Perhaps we can just pay the stable master to keep track of this barrel and figure it out later.
I mean, it'll just be slow. I imagine we'd want to sort
Yeah, I
things
mean,
out in
can we
Denival
just
anyways.
forgo the bonus of dog travel and just use it as a cart?
Good. One of you gets out and pulls, you could probably bring it there. It's just, you'll be traveling slower. That's all I'm wondering, is if you're willing to travel slower. Or
Yeah,
if you
I
can
think that's
find
fine.
like some other way to pull it, like with another dog or something. Or animal.
Well, I think the reason we didn't buy any additional animals is because there aren't any available in this town. Is that right?
Well,
I believe that was the premise behind us deciding not to buy them. So if that's not true, then
I looked for any.
Let's just ask somebody if there's. We're at the stable. We could
Look
ask.
at
dogs at?
Stableman. Extra dog.
Yeah.
You now.
Oh, we rent dogs. Do you need any?
You might need a little more pulling power, yes? What's your rates?
Yes.
Does that mean we'd have to give it back?
Yes, in one piece.
Squindle, don't get attached.
Oh,
Require a deposit, but if you can bring it back to either Bryn Shander or here, we'll get your deposit back.
yeah, I mean, sure. We'll just have to buy the other sled. I remember Bryn Chad is an actual dog kennel there, right?
They do, yes.
That's where we bought our first dogs.
Oh, we could rent 2 here, take our cargo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could divert to Bryn Shander. We can see if there's anyone who would buy the cauldron first off there, and then we could. Hey, so you say you can rent them and we'll get the deposit back. Can we just pay the difference and buy the dogs if we get to Bryn Shander?
Well, the dogs are ours.
Nice, and they won't send 2 back to you?
The fact that you're in Bryn Shander doesn't mean that the dog isn't still owned by us.
Okay, sure.
but if we give you the money, would
We
it be
don't
ours?
sell the dogs
No, it's
here or in Bryn Shander, but there are places in Bryn Shander that sell dogs.
Yeah,
Oh.
you don't sell dogs in Bryn Shander.
But what if
understood
I
that.
really am gonna like this dog? I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying, what if we imagine that I like the dog and it doesn't
Starting
want
to
to
think
part
less
from
that
me?
I
Squindle, you're
should
hurting yourself.
rent you any dogs.
Just give us your least likable dogs.
They're all pretty likable.
Is this where we are? The least likable dogs? Is that where we are right now in negotiations?
Well,
Give us
the-
your ugliest dog. No, wait, he'll like that more. Damn it.
Maybe
No,
we
we'll
just
just-
blindfold Grundle and
Yeah, we'll just rent 2, and yeah, we'll make sure they get back to you, and we will buy
I'm
someone
gonna walk
else's dogs
outside
in Bryn Shander.
with my dog and then I'm never gonna look at this second dog
Ever.
ever.
Suvi, don't you have that bag of tricks? Can't we just get a dog?
I mean, there's a chance there could be a dog in there, but it's supposed to be random, right?
It is random.
Yeah, but how long does it last?
It doesn't, just stays.
It's an actual animal that was like turned into something.
It's an untrained beast.
It's your friend. Maybe.
Yeah, you're friendly with animals. Why don't we just get a
Just
sled?
Give Grundle a friend.
Let's
from
get a sled, we'll leave it, and then we can go to Kid Dinnerville, and we'll leave it there, and hopefully this animal helps us. You can convince it to take us the whole... Why don't we summon the animal first?
Why don't we
and if
summon
it
the
likes
animal
you-
first?
Summon the animal first. If it likes us, then maybe we could get it to pull the sled.
And maybe just do that away
Not
from the
a giant
stables.
rat. Yep.
That's- yeah.
Oh, yes, another good call from Mr. Nephros.
We might be back later to the stables, that's all.
We got to get our house in order first. We might.
The stable hand just rolls his eyes and crosses his arms.
Wait, when did we get a house?
Oh, it's over in Kid Dinnerville,
I thought that was a tavern.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
a
yeah.
kind of house.
Well, it has rooms for us, at least for now, right?
I don't get
for us
it.
to stay there.
It
Well,
wasn't
the
a
item
joke.
description says it follows your commands, actually. So
For the next turn.
yeah, one turn.
Follow me for the rest of your life.
Yes, my lord.
Haha, loophole.
My command for the turn is do everything I say.
Well, shall we roll? Roll a d8, Suvi. You're gonna pull out
Yeah.
a fuzzy ball.
Roll a date.
You pull out a fuzzy ball, and it is
I'm
a
falling. It's a giant rat.
it is a giant rat. It hisses at you.
Did you mean to do that?
It is the size of
wanted
a small
this.
dog.
Is he friendly?
Doesn't look friendly.
It
I'm
awaits your
gonna
command.
call him Francis.
Can you pull a sled?
That's what you're leading with?
It shrugs. Make a
Yeah,
make
see?
a persuasion check with advantage.
Make a befriend the animal check. Hey, persuasion. Not performance. That one. There we go.
The rat seems to understand what you want it to do. It seems to be willing to at least put on the harness.
Vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit point.
Okay, it's not a real animal captured and turned into a thing.
A magical conjuration. There, we got a bonus dog. Rat. Rat dog.
It's
Rat dog.
Rat
Rat
dog. Get
dog.
attached to this one.
Get really attached to this one. Its name is Francis.
yep. You're
Uh,
damn right. I'm gonna name everything that comes out of that bag.
Suvi, it might be willing to do what you say for a bit of food.
Alright, bribes it is. Let me get my jungle money out. One ration.
Pull out your jungle money. And, well, the rat gobbles it down happily and is ready and willing to pull the sled.
Hearts pop above its head. Its relationship increases with you.
He's all
The-
ready to go.
The dogs are upset, but you manage to calm them down enough that the weird-looking dog can lead the way.
Trust him like Rudolph. It'll be
Yeah.
fine, guys.
Rats are just weird dogs.
They're just weird dogs, at least ones that are 3 feet long. Don't believe they exist.
Well, Jeeves, you're looking at him.
Well, I don't believe it.
You really gonna disrespect Francis like that?
Yes. Perhaps not.
He's friendly to you and your companions.
You guys are.
Yes. Jeeves is not our companion, clearly.
Um.
Alright.
All right. You guys are ready to leave.
We still need to buy the other sled.
Oh,
We have
Well-
sleds. We don't need to buy anything.
No, we need to buy an additional sled, right?
We did
That's
that
the whole
last.
problem.
you did
had
buy
one
one last
sled.
time. You don't need an additional one this
Because
time.
we were short last time.
You do
Okay.
still only have 4 sleds, but it's enough to carry the cauldron with you.
Okay.
Okay. Just the extra rat power is enough to
Yes.
help us go faster.
One extra R.
Yeah, it takes 1 rat power of force to pull.
It would seem so. Assuming you guys are fed up with this place, it's time to leave. You guys are making your way downtown, eastward.
To Kia Dinavin.
It's slow going, but it's honest work. You make it to the crossroads, facing no threats or of any kind, though there was one disgusted couple that was watching your rat pass them by in the other direction.
Could put a funny hat on it or something.
Yeah, it's just a giant possum.
Oh God! Don't worry, he's trained.
And a few hours later, you arrive in Caer-Dineval. Huzzah. 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 There it is. Caer-Dineval. It's back.
It's back.
It's back. You guys are probably down here or so. It's no longer nighttime like it was last time we were. It's probably more like evening because it's been a few hours and you've done a bit of traveling today. You return and you find that at least the windows on Dinov's Rest appear to have been repaired to an extent.
Good start.
You head inside, you find Scorp and Tam arguing.
Hey, he's still alive.
Right where I left you.
They
Right.
stop right where I left you. They stop abruptly as you guys walk in. I wasn't doing any. I didn't. He set a trap for me. In the morning, I got out of bed. Afternoon. In the afternoon, I got out of bed and I went into this room and a board came up and hit me in the face. Are you going to say anything about this?
It sounds
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
It had
so
nails in it.
That's
Yeah.
less hilarious.
It's honestly kind of shameful that you did not see this trap and detect it before it hit you, I'm going to say.
Ugh. I can't
Or-
believe this.
Go up. Did you do that?
Well, I don't know who did it. Someone might have snuck in. Locks aren't foolproof. Anybody could pick them.
Go up.
Are you lying?
I don't know. I could have. Who knows?
Scorp.
Do
What
you?
do we say?
What did we tell you specifically not to do when we left?
Hey, do you need a little? You need a little metallic motivation. Nephros pulls like a gold piece out of his pouch.
Ooh.
Pay him for setting traps.
I mean, I thought it was a
Well,
pretty good
reinforce
trap.
bad
I mean,
behavior.
like,
Look at Giant Ratworth.
if you ever need a trap, then I could make sure that we have them.
You're not
Okay,
interpreting
Skull.
this motivation the right way.
We might. Okay, then we might have some places that we might need traps. So why don't you hold off on setting the traps until we ask you to, and don't leave Tam alone.
Don't
Just
leave
leave
Tam alone.
Just don't set any traps for Tam. Okay?
Yes, your payment is contingent on not setting booby traps against your coworkers.
Yes, we're gonna have to dock you for each trap.
You don't
Coworkers.
want to be alone out in the icy wilds again, do you?
No. It's fine. I'll stop.
Yeah, listen, you can like set some traps out out in the snow for like small animals if you need to get it out of your system.
Fine. I suppose we need dinner since the Duragar's little storage unit is empty.
And,
Yeah, we
and
ate the
just
last of it.
animals. Just animals, not the small children around town. Just the animals.
There's kids around town?
No.
His kids are at town.
No, she was lying.
Oh,
Well, if there are any, I'll make sure there aren't any. To keep things true.
To keep things true.
Yeah. I'll go set some traps. Squirt proudly walks out the door. Well,
If he kills a child, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna kill him.
bad for business, maybe.
It's really bad if our first person we hire goes and kills a child.
Oh boy, here I go trapping again.
You
Well,
could teach him about pranks instead of traps and give him
Yeah.
a whoopee cushion.
it was helpful for a while. He was following some of the orders. But, yeah, we've cleaned up the place a bit. And, promised us some gold.
Yeah. Hold on, let's take a look.
She holds her hands out and the place to you. It does look like some of the furniture's been repaired, if a bit haphazardly in places. But otherwise, it looks serviceable. Maybe a few less chairs than there should be, since some of the parts were salvaged. But otherwise, it looks okay. It's dimly lit right now, because they only needed the fire going.
Great job, Tam. It's actually pretty good for
For what?
having Scorp harass you the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, where's this gold?
Payment as promised. I will
Let's
give.
just go back through our ledges.
Yeah, what did we? We gave her
Probably the upkeep on the
20
keep itself.
5 silver, I believe, before, but we can give her a good rate now.
Yeah, how long has it been since we left?
Yeah, how long's it been?
So I think it's only been a week or so? You spent like 3 days in East Haven,
Yeah, it can't
Like-
be more than 6 days.
3 days out and about. So I think you took like a long rest en route to the Nautiloid, long rest after the Nautiloid, then 1 day travel to and from. So it's been
Wow.
about a week.
It's like a week's wages.
We booked it to East Haven. I'll give her 10 gold pieces.
Oh. Well, I think that this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful partnership. I'm going to go burn this at a real tavern. So I'll be back in a bit. And she walks out the door and starts going up the hill.
Wow,
The
that's
uphill climb.
immediately. That was quite immediate.
That was just a signing bonus. That's not your weekly pay.
Oh, she's not leaving you to work. She's going to go spend money at a tavern
I know,
that sells
but
alcohol.
it was so quick. It's just like,
Yes.
okay, I got money. I'm going now. All right.
All right. Now that you're here, you guys have activated my trap card. You're now doing paperwork.
Oh, no, homebrew.
We got gypped.
No. All right.
You've been fooled.
I choose to go with Tam.
Yeah, you can head up to the tavern.
All right, I immediately follow her wherever she's going.
You start
You're a
walking
security
up the hill.
guard.
I'm securing our employee.
Grundle, you trip.
Damn it.
I got another one.
Oh,
Scorp
you.
gets up with a little rope in his hand. Oh, you're not an animal. Get out of here.
I put my 2 fingers to my eyes, and then I point those 2 fingers at him, and then I continue to follow Tam.
Well, I greet you too. Alright, so you guys have activated your organization, which is what all this splash page stuff is. So, I told you about some officer features that you guys squabbled over after last session. You guys have those now, which include abilities like spells for the acquisitions person. The security officer gets like special attacks. The manager gets to like bless people as a reaction, kind of. The fixer gets cunning action, and the safety officer gets like a bit of healing ability. And that's the result of you guys kind of teaching each other and learning as a team as you go. Right now, your organization is called the Free Voices of the Dale. You have certain features, your skills and defenses. Your skills are diplomacy, espionage, lore, and operations. Those are the numbers. Those are basically d20 rolls. Those pluses and minuses, that's what your organization rolls when they try to do that stuff. And it's not just like Tam and Scorp, it's the people that you've met. They all talk to each other, including people like Thrazir and Jarlaxle, Spider. People like that are part of your organization. So yeah, it's kind of like you doing an investigation check or something, but it's your organization doing like a diplomacy check as they talk to another organization, or something like that. Your defenses are basically your AC, your various types of ACs for your organization. You have communications, resolve, and resources. So somebody attacks your communications, well, maybe they're stealing your messages or something. They attack your resolve, maybe they're like doing something mean to you, like killing one of your people and tossing their head in the middle of your tavern or something.
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that it breaks your resolve sometimes. Maybe they cut off a horse's head and put it in your bed or something. Cutting off or attacking your resources is something like, oh, they're attacking our trade routes and our money is starting to go dry. So that's an explanation of what those are. The power pool has dice in it based on the number of people in your group. Once they're rolled, you can pick from that pool to use your domain powers, which are right there. You can read those in your own time. But otherwise, every week, you can have your organization do something for you, and that's when they'll do rolls and stuff. That's a basic explanation of it. What I need from you guys now, if I direct you to the bottom portion, there's a bunch of starting values for all of these based on your organization type. So, when you start your organization, you have 8 points that you can spend, and we're going to take turns doing that for each of you guys. Doesn't really matter the order. There's currently 4 of you here, so I'll just do that, and we'll call Bedrick a wash for now. I'm sure it's fine. So Vilma, why don't you start with spending 2 points in any of these areas down here. And by spending a point, it will advance 1 step to the right.
I will. Okay.
So I am getting obnoxious at that music.
Oh, God.
Then kill it.
I would kill it.
So what is resolve?
Resolve is one of your defenses.
Right, and that's if they attack our resolve.
Yeah, like if some other organization usually attacks your resolve, then that is how your party defend against it.
Great. I'll put my points into resolve.
Okay. Are you spending? Well, we'll spend. You have 2 to spend. Would you like to put both of them in there?
I'll do 1 to resolve and 1 to diplomacy.
Okay. Those both increase. Okay, who wants to go next?
I do.
Nephros, where would you like to put those 2 juicy points?
I'll put 1 into espionage,
Fair enough.
and then I'll put 1 into communications.
Sure. Making your organization a bit more thievery. Alright, who's next? I'll pick for you. Shane.
I'm with Tam.
That's fine. You
But
can
Shane,
still do this.
Shane, the player, is not with Tam.
Oh,
Damn, he got me.
I
Take
wish.
it away.
This Magnamalo's not gonna hunt itself.
let's just go lore.
Okay. Interesting.
You can get magic items.
And
knows what he's about.
lore.
And lore. Okay, 2 in lore.
Grundle wants more animal
We
books.
really do need it. We don't know anything.
That's fair. You have a -1
We
in
are
lore.
stupid.
Okay.
We are stupid.
Okay, Matt, Suvi, what would you like to put your 2 points?
I'm gonna do 1 lore and 1 resolve, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Even it out to 12s.
All right. This is almost exactly what the other group did. They made everything +2 and everything 12.
Generalists.
The boring response.
We don't understand this, so we will make it so all rolls are the same.
We don't min max. We just keep everything even.
Simplify. Simplify.
All right. Well, so now up top I can adjust these. Now communications 12, resolve 12, resources still 12. Lore different. Now +2. Espionage +1. Diplomacy +2. Huzzah. Okay. So, now that we are here, yeah, you can have your organization start doing something right now, and it'll take them a week to accomplish it, but they will work towards whatever goal you set out for them.
How about we get a couple more employees? Wasn't Tam fine just a couple more people?
Okay.
For us?
So I'm going to say that's going to be an operations test. Tam is going to kind of go out and speak to any contacts that she's made and try to find some more people to join our little motley crew. I'm just going to check your domain features, which are unique to this, not to Kingdoms and Warfare, because we're doing it kind of Kingdoms and Warfare light, where there's not going to be any warfare part of the warfare. So you can use spared no expense. You can use a domain action to acquire a number of identical potions. That's unrelated. Soldiers of Fortune hires mercenaries. Business connections. Make gather intel check. Well fed. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So I think that nothing really applies to this. So we're just going to do an operations check. Who would like to make it?
Suppose I
Almost
will.
rolling real hot tonight, right?
So
Yeah.
this is a +2.
A +2. You can also add your proficiency bonus if you are proficient in something that will help. Actually,
Like persuasion. Or
I'm
something.
proficient. I have expertise in persuasion.
well, expertise won't matter. Just it's the proficiency part.
I am proficient in persuasion, if that would help.
Athletics and insight is what helps operation tests. Although, we'd probably consider this a diplomacy test. Yeah, we can consider this a diplomacy test, and you can use your persuasion. So you can add your proficiency bonus as well.
Okay. Well, my persuasion's +10. I don't think, or doing my expertise, but I will add.
It's 3 plus this number up here.
Yep, it's your proficiency bonus.
Gotcha.
Plus-
Cool, cool, cool.
The diplomacy.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, +5. Let's go.
Come on, dice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. An overwhelming success. At the end of this week, you will have a bustling tavern filled with new hires, probably. Righty. Sounds good-a-rooney. Other than that, your stronghold is also active, but that's mostly Vilma. You get your class features, your lair actions, and your regional effects. They start happening. You have a level 1 stronghold. You also have a level 1
Be a legendary
organization.
creature.
Yeah, you basically become a legendary creature while you're like in your stronghold. And
When we find a boss, be like, hey, hold on, I'm just gonna go back to my tavern. Can you meet me there?
I'm the boss now.
pretty
I'm the
much.
boss.
Yeah, allies in your domain have cold resistance now, so you guys have resistance to the cold while you're near the tavern. And you have cold immunity, Vilma, because you have the Frostmaiden's blessing. You're also a celebrity, so you and your allies have advantage on charisma checks while in the domain. Also, just whenever the wind blows, you can hear a song. Yay.
Doot, doodle, doot,
Cute.
doot.
Doot doot. Doot doot doot.
It's
You were
Suvi's
saying about the
flute.
battle music always playing.
Okay. We technically also need to roll for followers. I can do that after the fact, probably, though. But there's a followers table, and that'll give you some extra help as well. That's rolled on whenever the domain improves, or whenever you level up player. Well, you level up as a group. Your stronghold also earns income per the thing at the top. You don't have any units, so you don't need to worry about that upkeep, but the castle upkeep, that's based on how big your castle is. Sam Smorkel is also there.
There he is.
He's our specialist.
We hired him this time.
He's very special at making a fool out of himself.
He's sitting in that little glass. So also, you can do, during this week, one stronghold action, which is pretty much the same thing that you could normally do with your domain. It's just more related directly to your stronghold itself, or to moving people around. But, yeah, if you guys would like, you can have your stronghold do something, although your stronghold is mostly Scorp and Tam.
Partially open bar.
I mean, you could try to throw a party and see how many people show up to gain a bit of renown.
Yeah. You guys want to spend 100 gold for the week and see if we can find out some information on
That
a certain
is-
type of enemy?
That is true, as stronghold
Like Dogger or
actions
something.
Yeah, like
include Rumor's
Include it.
ability or your Favor's ability.
This says also learn one secret, so I feel like that could be a cool place to start, just learning a secret.
Yes. Specifically, Rumors is usually for, like, the next area that you're going to.
Yes. Well, that would be
like this area, maybe.
when we come back too, right? Because wouldn't it be at the end of the week we get the bonus, or no?
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna-
you'd probably wait a week to get this effect, but
So I
yes.
need to look ahead.
I mean,
Now,
far
we're gonna
ahead is like
investigate one
down
of
there.
these Things.
This is the one. The one in the south is the one that had like a castle mark on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the one that is, I would imagine, the scariest.
But what happened here recently was the pieces of charcoal and the demonic, not demon, the devil. worshippers.
Asmodeus was telling Vendrick to bring us about here on the map.
Yes, perhaps we can look into what those fiends have to do with the Dale.
Yeah, sure.
Could
Well,
be
they
a
want
place
to
to
rebuild
start.
that magic staff or whatever, right?
Yes. They want to collect all the pieces of the shard, perhaps?
Yep, there was the undercarriage of the Glitterheim that we never finished raiding either.
That's true. There's a few places that you can look into. It's kind of up to you. Do you want rumors about the Duergar? Rumors about Glitterheim? Rumors about the wizard and the thing to the east? Rumors about Caer Konig? Those are kind of your 4 options for now.
Well, we can just visit Caer Konig.
Yeah. You can straight up go there.
Perhaps Glitterheim? I would imagine, or
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you would like your stronghold to look into Glitterheim, let's throw a party. So, you can only spend 100 gold pieces because you have 1 stronghold level.
yes.
But you roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus, and then +1.
Okay, who wants to throw in?
I'll throw in.
How much?
Cover 50 of it.
Oh, cool. I'll put 5 platinum on it then.
That's all the money.
And that's all of it. It's gone. Better be a good
Yeah,
rumor.
fair.
This better be a fucking great rumor, Chris. I'm gonna be so mad.
Alright. It is just a d20 check. plus
Great.
proficiency plus 1.
Okay. Press proficiency +1, so 4.
Aye.
Here we go.
Let's
Yeah.
set up some macros here.
A 17. That's pretty serviceable. What? Throw a party, and during the next week, you eventually hear about some of the creatures that are known to exist in the Glitterheim. You note that the lower levels, some adventurers have braved it since it's been cleared out by the orcs, and still some few have braved it even before the orcs were there. And the caves are absolutely bonkers with troglodytes. There's also rumors that a dragon lives in the very depths of the Glitterheim.
Fun.
Though you're not sure of the kind, it's just a rumor, but they've heard roars and bellows coming from deep within cracks in the ground.
But that's just a theory.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't go all the way down there.
Theory. Also, here, another rumor, a secret rumor. This one is pertaining to the Durgar. Let me think for a second. To try.
Improvise.
No, I can't.
Adapt.
You can't
Overcome.
just tell me to improvise. I can't do it by myself. Alright. You have heard tales of a large citadel down in the region of the mountains that you had heard of. You heard from the people that passed it by that it was mostly devoid of guards on the outside, but there was a constant clanging of metal coming from deep within. The people that saw it chose not to investigate further.
Up the down in the mountains.
Yeah, it was in the mountains approximately where you had heard of it. Heard of the little castle icon that was on the Durgar's map.
Yes.
So there is something there.
Pat, I believe, wouldn't that be the shrine that we were supposed to bring the Trotland to, perhaps?
Supposedly, but from the sounds of it, it's a big stone fortress. Almost 2 large, featureless pillars, tiny pinpricks of windows, hundreds of feet up.
Good to know. That it's got to be hard to miss if we start exploring over there.
Yep,
Seems
those are the
ominous.
rumors that you find. And I will say that for next, suppose I was gonna give you the troglodytes, but now I'm wondering if I should give it to the Durgar. But the next X attacks you make against them, they're vulnerable to the damage, where X equals the stronghold level. So I'm gonna say, because you heard about that dragon in the Glitterheim, please make note of this somewhere. Your first attack against the dragon, they are gonna be vulnerable to it. Whoever makes it.
There we go. Noted.
All right.
Sweet.
That is the result of your rumors.
How's Grundle doing?
Grundle is hanging out with Tam. She seems less interested, but is at least willing to hear stories that Grundle has, rumors that he might have, from your adventures.
You want to see a hag head?
Want to know where I got this fish skeleton?
No, Grundle, where did you find the fish skeleton?
In a cave after we killed the hag.
Killed a hag. Not many
Yeah,
people can say that they've killed a hag.
I can. Well, kind of.
3 times.
No. I was once on a crew that we encountered a hag, a witch on the sea, trying to steer us wrong on the waves. But our captain was able to take care of them. We also had a lot of the crew helping, the ones that weren't charmed by it.
Oh, are you part of the East Haven Banner people?
No,
Oh, I
I'm
don't know.
from Luskin.
I don't know where that is.
Good. Probably shouldn't have told you anything. Just takes
Or
another
I
sip of grog.
might have. I'm from here. I don't know if that's.
Luskin is not from here.
It's on the sword
Okay, then I have no
postcard.
idea.
Yeah, I'll probably say you have no clue.
Perfect.
Your relationship with Tam increases.
Also, I found an axe that like this mean dragonborn lady has in her tavern, and I want it, but she doesn't want to give it to me.
That sucks. Why don't you just take it?
That's what I'm saying. But she said she would kill me. Or try to.
Well, it sounds like you can take care of yourself. Why don't you just kill her back?
I never thought of it that way.
Well, you can
'Cause-
learn a lot from hanging
'cause-
out with me. Just let your old Auntie Sharf tell you
Oh,
what to do.
yeah, like there was like the guard lady that like was mad at me that I killed the Duragar. She was like, "Oh, you killed without thinking," because I was mad that they sacrificed the wizard man without really a lot of proof. At least I didn't think it was enough proof.
Oh, you
And now
shouldn't
we're
trust
trying to
wizards
find
anyway.
the easy. Oh well, I don't know, but they sacrificed him. That wasn't cool. Anyway,
And then I think he's just gonna go on forever about that.
Yeah. Listen, here's what
Um,
you want to do, Grundle. If you want that axe, you gotta go take it. Just be sneaky about it. Just gotta go in when the tavern keeper is, preoccupied, serving drinks. Take it. What are they gonna do? Try and stop you? You're an adventurer. You just leave town.
oh,
That's what I did.
all right.
I got away with it.
With what?
Well, why don't you finish your chocolate milk there, bud?
Okay.
I'm gonna head in for the night. She gets up and kind of stumbles away down towards the tavern.
Our tavern.
Yeah, your tavern.
Okay.
Diniv's Rest. Which, do you guys want to rename it?
Sure.
Probably, but it'll maybe require a little sidebar workshopping.
Yeah, sure. Just a thing to
We'll
put
do it
in your
over.
head.
We'll do it over the week.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about enough of that for this week. So, thank you all for coming out for watching. You can watch the Rime of the Frostmaiden every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. You can also watch the sister stream, the Dork Vision stream on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. Books are on DriveThruRPG, more books on the DMs Guild, and you can also support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. That stuff out of the way. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. And if you're interested, again, in any of this organization business that we've been rambling about, that's an MCDM's Kingdoms and Warfare book, and also you can see Allie Briggs' art at DragonCon a little before September 5th. I know that's when she's back, but it's that weekend. So, yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time. Good night.